Hey, we are trying to unlock whatever's going to make the Bracers Guild open for business. This is an amazing view. I've seen postcards of it before, but this is my first time seeing it in person. Oh, wow, a bridge. I guess a bridge would be mildly interesting in a world with magical pocket watches. It's much bigger than I'd expected. Poor guy. If everyone would look, to your left is Ruin's iconic Langland Bridge. When the bridge is down, it spans roughly 109 arge in length. A custom Zeisian orbital engine is used to raise it. This is amazing. Hey, Clink. Hey, Ray. Did I go to the knife and gun shop? I did go to the knife and gun shop because we bought those new clothes. They both got shield vests on. I'm just trapped in the menu. There we go. Man, you can really go on adventures in this town. Walking adventures. Oh, I've come from afar to the seaside city. Music emoji. Old Azalea Bay stretches on and the fish are sure pretty. This is a dead end. Have fun singing, fella. Hey, I know that uniform. Are you a Royal Academy student? Now that I get a close look at it, I like it even more. Alright, this is where the pedophiles live. Let's hurry up. Ruin was originally a town of sailors and fishermen. You'd have been from around the world here, and all of them made their living at sea. I want my son to live that kind of life too. To be a real man. I should head over to the harbor soon. There are things I want to get done. Might be where the prostitutes are in this city. I guess I should get ready for school. I've done everything I need to get done, so I can't really complain. That's my motto. Okay, I'm done with washing the clothes. My big brother helped me today. All right. Good for you. Is that another knife and gun shop? No, this is the knife and gun shop we visited before. So this is the inn. I think they said the inn was busy. Doesn't look busy. Welcome to Hotel Blanche. All the rooms here boast a magnificent view of the ocean. Feel free to relax and enjoy our amenities. Oh. Giant room? Sorry, giant door, small room. Like, look at that. That's almost as big as the rug inside my room, that entrance rug. Oh. These are definitely amenities. Is this a single room? Holy shit. Something tells me this costs more than $60 dues. Alright, and this is the top floor. Okay. What about the basement suite? That's where they keep the pots. I think he said every room boasts an amazing view. This is just clearly facing the street. Little motorboat. Huh? You want to use the boat? Alright, good follow through on that. Estelle asked you a question. I guess we'll just dash across the bridge and see what happens. Oh, here we go. This way is the park, built to commemorate the end of the 100 Days War. Okay, I have a question for everyone. As you know, you'll be right in front of the Royal Palace if you cross the Rubine River. That's where the ships of the Imperial Navy were defeated during the 100 Days War. How was it done? Oh, I know. Go ahead. I've got it. Too easy. They used the cannons that are all over Ruined City, right? No. There certainly is plenty of artillery here, but we can't withstand a heavy Imperial attack on that alone. I'll give you a hint. They employed a much more dynamic method. Oh, I know. And go. What's the answer, miss? They lower the Langland Bridge. Oh, no, why the fuck would they do that? Power to the city had been knocked out at the time, so the bridge was stuck in the raised position. You idiots. Here's the answer. Many old and decommissioned ships were sent from upriver to be detonated and sunk. Since the mouth of the river is so shallow, the Imperial ships couldn't break through. That's cool. Seems a little much. Extreme, if you ask me. Well, we're done for the day now, so you can go fuck yourself if you don't like our city. Have fun. Guess I should escort everyone to the hotel now. I don't know why my dad has to be so stubborn. I brought my father and my daughter here to ruin. Fortunately, everyone's getting along well. I see. The Royal Army is quite impressive. Ooh, a casino. Not too long ago, I ran into this really fast monster on the beach. They're talking about the palms. When I tried to kill it, I actually broke my sword on its hide. Maybe small, but it's tough. Alright, that doesn't help me. What do we have here? You folks travelers? Word to the wise, stay away from the warehouse district. We've got some real unsavory types hanging out down there. What do we got in the food department? An azalea rose. Cures KO, heals 500 HP. I wonder if that would revive us with 500. I think that might require a fish. Oh shit, who's new? I made so much stuff, I don't know what's new anymore. It's probably these top two. Hey, Salador. Whew. Thought the O-ship trouble was going to ruin the business meeting. Glad I rushed here from Bose. A newly remodeled casino to reopen just in time for the Queen's birthday celebration. I'm planning for the grand reopening of the Laventar Casino and Bar to coincide with the Queen's birthday festivities. Right now, the entire second floor is being remodeled. Alright, I have a feeling this will become available later on for us if we want to make some buckaroos. It's a nice enough town, I suppose. The O'Neill duty-free shop. Hello? Ahem. When I was young, nary a mirror to my name, I sailed around the world in a trading ship. Once upon a time, Ruin was full of men with the same drive. Okay. Hey, Liberal News Issue 4. See what's been happening in the world? Aged miso. I don't have a single potato to my name, and we need them for vegetable sandwiches. French fries as well, I suppose. Dragon beans are flavorful coffee beans native to Liberal. The raw beans are used as condiment. Sure. Running out of money, but wouldn't be the first time I did something stupid. There we go. Let's cross the old bridge. Bridge is bigger than I thought it was. This is the Langland Bridge? Sure is huge. It's got to be twice as big as the Vert Bridge. It was built more than 40 years ago. Before then, people used to have to take a ferry from one shore to the other. Why didn't they build a bridge sooner? The Rubine River is the only body of water linking the lake to the ocean. Ships have to be able to reach Gransel, don't they? Very astute. It wasn't possible to build the bridge until after the Orbital Revolution, 50 years ago. I get it, Orbman power, right? But it looks almost like it just popped up out of nowhere. The drawbridge is raised 3 times a day. The next time should be sometime this evening, I think. Cool. We need to see that. Agreed. Oh, TTA, loved your Shadowrun playthrough. Are you planning on doing any more? I've been thinking about it. A lot of people ask about that Shadowrun, so I've been thinking about it. It'll cost a fortune for a load this big to fly. Guess I can always send it by boat, as long as it's none of it's a rush order or anything. What am I going to do with this big load? Oh, that guy's got a little hard hat. Let's talk to him. You kids are travelers, right? Just to give you a fair warning, you'll probably want to avoid the warehouse district. There's some real unsavory types hanging out down there. Someone already told us that. I'm in charge of the warehouse key today. I need to go and get it from Chief Portos. This is where we unload cargo from overseas. You know, big loads. Foreign goods pass through customs here and get shipped all over Liberal. Speaking of Liberal, let's read the Liberal news. All hostages safely secured. The Royal Army reports that the military's intelligence division successfully located the Sky Bandits' hideout in the mountains of Bose. The criminals were apprehended, and all hostages were set free. I don't like the text formatting there. The criminals were apprehended. Sky Bandits caught, and all hostages were free. That's Not necessarily how to read that. Lynn found abandoned mine mere days prior to the Kapua's capture. The Lynn was found in an abandoned mine north of Ravenny Village. Its cargo had been looted and its passengers and crew were still missing, but this was the break the investigators needed to crack the case wide open. And shortly thereafter, that's exactly what they did. Great success for the new intelligence division. The monumental task of clue analysis and deduction fell upon the Royal Intelligence Division, newly founded by a young man named Colonel Alan Richard. While the Border Patrol tracked the criminals, a team of intelligence officials led by one General Morgan fed them information and analyses. And it was this coordinated effort that ultimately led to a successful rescue. Historic arrest witnessed by media. Put your hands in the air, came the cry. With that, the Royal Army blockaded the Kapuas before they could escape. And Don Kapua 32, was all over. Don Kapua's blank, disbelieving stare said it all. Bracers also play a crucial role. Intelligence and Border Patrol alone can't take all the credit for this successful rescue, as a handful of bracers played a fairly significant role too, modestly dodging the limelight in the process. Several hours prior to the Army's raid, these bracers infiltrated the Sky Bandits' hideout through decidedly non-standard means, and waged a small war against them from within, keeping them off their guard. In the end, it seems the bracers and the Royal Army really did work together, albeit by accident. Ringleader taken to Leiston Fortress. Don Kapua, the ringleader of this crime family, has been transported to the Leiston Fortress, where he will be thoroughly interrogated. The Kapua's Imperial-made light aircraft, Bobcat, has been impounded as evidence, and the case is expected to be an open and shut one. Families relieved that hostages are safe, obviously. Friends and families of the hostages finally have a reason to smile again, now that they know their loved ones are safe. Bose's Mare Maybelle is overjoyed as well. This is the result we all prayed for, she says. And we owe an immeasurable debt of thanks to all those involved in resolving this incident without casualty. We at Liberal News also wish to send our gratitude to General Morgan, along with all his men and women of the Intelligence Division, for working around the clock to track down the whereabouts of the hostages and their captors. Everyone else involved deserves commendation as well, so let's be sure that when they return to their homes, they receive a true hero's welcome. Society, Duke du non-voiceless to visit Ruin. Our sources say that Her Majesty's nephew is planning a vacation to Ruin, though the exact times and locations remain undisclosed. Imperial Citizen dines and dashes. The upscale Aunt Rose restaurant in Bose's North Block suffered a loss this week when an Imperial traveler / would-be musician bilked on his rather hefty bill. The man was arrested on the spot and imprisoned at Hawken Gate. A bit severe, but it sends a powerful message. Now, I am very curious as to where the fuck that fortress is. Leiston Fortress, right on the lake there, okay. Look at this. There's a giant wall to get to Zeiss. I don't know why. Is that a hot spring logo over Elmo? I guess it wouldn't be a JRPG unless they went to a fucking hot spring. Hoo-hoo, let's peep on the ladies. Another cutscene. Oh, this is the unsavory warehouse district. Man, there's sure a lot of big buildings around here. That's because this is the warehouse district. Cargo from foreign countries is kept here for safekeeping. I see. Kind of depressing place, though. Seems really lonely and desolate. Well, since the advent of airship, not much cargo is transported by sea anymore, so these warehouses don't get a lot of new shipments these days. That makes sense. Looks like some of the warehouses are abandoned, too. Well, let's verify. The door's locked. Oh. Weird little bridges are everywhere, but you really don't go anywhere with them. This one's also locked. Oh, this one's not suspicious at all. What's a bunch of little kids doing here? This place is off limits. Your brats ain't getting in, so scram. We never even said we wanted to come in, but... Mister, why do you look so nervous? You can tell. Never mind. You're not allowed here. Just go already. I think we may need to handle this one with some care. Well, he's sure acting strange. I wonder what's up with him. Not spooky at all. I'll bar. Get some food. Since airship transit got suspended right as I was about to leave, I had to walk here from Zeiss. Oh, let me tell you, that's no gentle massage on the feet. But hey, could have been much worse. A lot of my fellow fishermen have just given up the trade lately. Me, I don't see how I could ever do anything else. I think that as long as people keep wanting to eat fish, I'll keep fishing. Salubrious oatmeal. That was a $500 oatmeal. That oatmeal costs 1/4 of a shirt. That's how I like to measure my purchases. Let's eat it. We don't need to. It was a sit down. Sit down. Cure. KO for all. Prickly seeds and fish fillets I think we have to farm. But the tricolored rice and fresh eggs we can buy. Man, 750 HP revives everybody. That is a recipe. Just seems like some recipes are inherently better than others. Heck, I just got back from the Calvard Republic some time ago. Ain't seen that place in a long time. There's nothing like a drink after you've set off. This town used to be full of nothing but sailors and fishermen. Nowadays, though, it's more landlubbers than anything else. There are some fishing rods propped against the rack. I wonder if we'll be able to borrow one for a bit. Fucking that girl loves to fish. Hey there, welcome to the Aqua Rosa. I mostly see fishermen and sailors in here, but I'm always glad for new customers, whoever they might be. Wine steamed egg. Is that allowed? Just steamed with booze fumes? Alright, well, we're both underage, so just pop it right in your mouth. A wine steamed egg. 1 egg, 1 wine. Heal 600. It's Warehouse District. I got turned around. Hold it, you lot. Who, us? Well, must be our lucky day. Not too many womenfolk around these parts. You're a real sight for sore eyes. What business have you here? Oh, this and that. We've been here for quite a while, actually. If you honeys got time to spare, how about you entertain us, huh? Are you seriously trying to pick up girls in an empty old warehouse lot? Sorry, we have plans already. You know, places to go, things to see. Not interested. Feel free to go away now. Oh, check you out. I like a tough woman. I'll take all the abuse you can dish, heart emoji. If your goal is to creep me out even more, consider your mission accomplished. Hey, you know, if you ladies are playing tourists, then maybe we can show you around, huh? You can ditch that little kid with you and we'll have some fun. Hey now, who you calling a little kid? Punks like you couldn't take on Josh with you. It's okay, Estelle. It doesn't bother me. What good is getting angry going to do? But, you're holding back for our sake, kid? How sweet. Where does this little brat get off? Hanging around with 2 hotties. Think he needs a lesson in how unfair life can be, don't you think? Just a second. Please stop. If my presence has somehow offended you, then I apologize. But if you lay a finger on the ladies, I'll make certain that you'll regret it. What? Just who do you think you are? He's just bluffing. Yeah, I get that you want to look all cool in front of the ladies, but you're about to experience a world of pain. What do you think you're doing? Oh, great, another nuisance. Can't believe you guys would start again with this delinquency. Steward Gilbert. You're old enough to know better. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Shut up. What do you care what we do? You're just one of the mayor's yes men. How dare you denigrate my work? How dare you indeed? Gilbert's a valuable member of my staff. Dalmore? Bleh. Who's that? He's way too well dressed for this part of town. That's Dalmore, the mayor of Ruin. And the younger one is Gilbert, his private secretary, I think? Ruin's always been a free city. I have no intention of lodging a complaint about your manner of speech or your attire, but bothering outsiders who may be paying guests is not permissible. Stuff it, old man. You think you're such a big shot? We ain't interested in a thing you have to say. How dare you speak to the mayor in such fashion? How would you like for us to report you to the Bracer Guild again? Bracer Smacer. Always hiding behind them. Can't you do anything on your own? Besides, it's not like the Bracers would get here right away. We'd have plenty of time to enjoy an altercation, and then we'd be gone without a trace before anyone was the wiser. I hate to ruin your masterful plan, but I'm afraid we're already here. Wait, what? You mean you still haven't noticed the badges? Maybe you guys need glasses or something. With great deliberation and exaggerated movements, Estelle pointed out the bracer emblem on her chest. She then raised her eyebrows for further emphasis. Ooh. You guys are bracers? This little punk you're with is also a bracer, yes. What do we do now? Can't believe that little squirt's actually a bracer. You're actually worried? Even if they are bracers, it's just a couple of girls and some kid. Dumbass, you can't judge a book by its cover, you know. You remember what happened the last time we took on a chick bracer? Even with 3 people, she wiped the floor with us. Going up against 2 bracers, even if they do look like pipsqueaks, is definitely not a good idea. We're gonna let you off the hook for now. If we see you again, though, you're gonna be in for some real pain. Catch you later. Now, those were punks. I mean, could they be any more stereotypical? No harm done. Don't we have somewhere we need to be? I must apologize. I loathe when our great city's guests are bothered. Forgive my lack of introduction as well. I am Delmore, Mayor of Ruin, and this is my steward, Gilbert. A pleasure, I'm sure. You're bracers, are you not? I'm Estelle from Relent, and I'm Joshua, also from Relent. Jean did mention some promising new faces soon to arrive. Might he have been referring to you, perchance? Well, I don't know about the promising part, but I think he meant us. We came to Ruin in search of work, actually. Ah, how delightful. We've had some hard times of late, you see. So any help we can get is simply wonderful. I'm sure your presence here will be a great boon to us. Hard times? What do you mean? Jean would be the one best able to supply the details. As an aside, is that a campus uniform I spy, young lady? Yes, sir. I'm Chloe Rins. I'm a second-year student at the Royal Academy. It's a pleasure to meet you. Charmed. Dean Collins is a friend of mine, actually. Didn't you graduate from the Royal Academy yourself, Gilbert? Yes, sir. You said your name was Chloe. I've heard a great deal about you somehow. You ran against Jill for head of the student council, right? Must be proud to have been a contender as a junior. Oh, you flatter me, sir. I'm looking forward to the campus festival. I trust you'll be giving it all to make a memorable one, no? Yes, sir, I absolutely will. Well, I think we'd best be going. If those ravens start making trouble again, feel free to drop by and let me know. It's my duty as Mayor of Ruin to ensure that these streets are safe for tourists and residents alike. It's a shame that guy's not in better shape. He could give him a bit of a final fight thing. He was certainly a dignified one. Yes, indeed, his manner and actions were perfectly suited to the mayor of a city. House Dalmore is made up of a long line of well-bred aristocrats. Though we no longer have real nobles, he's about as close as it gets. It's like he's from a totally different world. On the other hand, though, you still have all the lowlifes, like those guys who tried hitting on us. That was quite unsettling. I'm very sorry for leading you into such a place unprepared. No need to apologize. It's not like we sought them out or anything. We should probably keep our distance from the back end of the warehouse district, though, to avoid any further altercations. Well, I don't like being restricted like that, but whatever. The far side of the river has seen a lot of growth lately, mostly centered on trade and tourism. The harbor facilities in the residential district have been side by side for a long time. Okay. My father can be kind of offensive, which works both to his advantage and detriment. My mother doesn't always say the right things either. My husband's the harbor master, but he's a bit of a coward. He's popular and reliable, but I wish he'd be a little more confident. Well, fuck you too, lady. Okay, I need to head over to the harbor. As harbor master, I should definitely not have to put up with such nonsense. Just gotta give him the key. I am in charge of the harbor key today. Maybe they're the ones in charge of the bridge. The mayor's residence. He's got a little maze. What the fuck? Hey, what can I do for you? I'm the gardener here. Gardener, you got a problem? Well, he means business. Good for him. Maybe the Bracers Guild is open. That exit leads to the Orion Causeway. How about we go back to town? How about you mind your business? You don't even help me fight. I guess she does heal us. Now this is a house. My dad's always working. Always. My husband truly loves his work. It's a wonder that he hasn't passed out from exhaustion on a few occasions. Is this a safe? Guess you don't want to say that out loud next to the kid. I don't know if we could steal this shit. I work in the tourist and hotel industries of Central Ruin. The most popular new construction with the tourists has definitely been the Hotel Blanche. The penthouse suite there is particularly nice. I don't think you can really call it a penthouse when your hotel is 2 floors. I call it the penthouse. Yeah, my toilet has a penthouse too. You're not supposed to use it though. Ah, come on in. Welcome to the Bracer Guild. Oh, Miss Rins. Good afternoon, Jean. Are you here for another extermination request? I know. Security's being tightened for the campus festival. No, but I'm sure they'll be here for that at some point. Today I'm just visiting with Estelle and Joshua. Oh, I see. So they're civilians, are they? Suppose I should have known by the lack of student attire. Wait, those emblems. That's right, official bracer business. So you're Estelle and Joshua. So good that you're here. We've been waiting for you ever since we got word from the Bose branch. Ah, old man Lugren must have sent word of us. We'll have to thank him. My name's Jean. I'm the receptionist for the Ruin branch. I'll be supervising you two as well as providing various types of support. It's a pleasure to meet both of you. Pleasure's all ours. Good to meet you. I have high hopes for you two. After all, you were the ones who so magnificently handled the Sky Bandit incident. Sky Bandits? You mean that incident in Bose? I read about it in the latest liberal news. Yes, I was there with you. Did you guys really sort that whole mess out? Well, we just helped a little. It was the Royal Army that really did the work of apprehending them. Don't be so modest. Lugren had nothing but praise for you. Now, to change your assignment, I'll need you to sign the appropriate forms. Let's go ahead and take care of that now. Okay. Might as well get it out of the way. Estelle and Joshua signed the assignment change forms. All right, the two of you are now part of the Ruin branch. Welcome aboard. Oh, we've been so busy, you couldn't have picked a better time to come. Now you can't get away. Why do I feel like I just signed my life away? It looks like you're as short-handed as we've heard some time ago. Is something in particular going on? I wouldn't say that exactly. We're expecting a member of the royal family to visit, though. A member of the royal family? Huh. You aren't talking about the Queen, are you? No, you idiot. I just know that it's someone of royal blood. I've heard that he or she will be giving Ruin a thorough inspection, though. That's kind of cool. Why would that cause you to be short-staffed? Because it's a member of the royal family. Even if one thing is out of place, Mayor Dalmore will be worried sick. So most of our staff was requisitioned to help strengthen security. I get it. That's what was being discussed upstairs earlier. Policing the streets, huh? I feel certain that the crew at the harbor will be back in action pretty quickly. I want this city to be hooligan-free during the royal visit. Crew at the harbor? You mean the guys we dealt with earlier? I had the feeling they were up to something. You know something? Actually, they were hitting on my underage friends. Ah yes, the warehouse district. That's the turf of a rather unsavory group calling themselves the Ravens. I imagine you encountered some young men and their leader there. I wonder what those Raven characters are up to. You gotta say it. You gotta say it special. They've been fine until recently. Whoever's in charge needs to tighten the leash. The mayor's main concern, though, is that we cover the whole area. That's why we're so short-staffed right now. Thank goodness you two are here. Well, it's nice to feel wanted. I guess that means we've got a lot of helping out to do tomorrow. If anything happens, just say the word and we'll help. I will, thank you. Oh, it's already evening. Look at that gorgeous sunset. That it is. All the light shines off of the streets. I've always loved it too. Oh yes, it's almost time. For what? I gotta be honest, that's kinda unimpressive. It really is a masterpiece. How long does it stay up? 30 minutes, I believe. It's raised in the early morning just before noon and in the evening. And it isn't lowered again until all the ships have passed. I see. So there's usually no foot traffic. I admit it's easy for a first-timer to get confused. That reminds me. What are you guys planning to do about lodging? Well, the second floor of the guild is always an option, although I could really go for a luxurious hotel. Well, then I think you might want to hurry and get a room. This is tourist season, so they tend to fill up pretty quickly. All right. No time like the present, then. Yeah, let's go. Hey, Thaco. The hotel is this one? No. I think I have to do a talk and sleep. Yep. Hello, welcome to the Hotel Blanche. Do you have a reservation with us? No, but we were hoping that... Do you have any rooms available? Impeccable timing, sir. We just had a cancellation for the room on the top floor. See, even the guy in the hotel doesn't call it a penthouse. If it pleases you, I can show it to you now. A penthouse, huh? You idiot. Isn't that going to be expensive? Since it's empty due to a cancellation, I'd be happy to charge you the standard rate. Not to mention, you appear to be bracers. I'd consider it an honor to serve you for all the hard work you do in protecting our citizens. Well, when you put it like that, how can we refuse? Yes, we would like the room. As you wish, sir. That was a stroke of luck, wasn't it? Anyway, I think I'll go back to the campus for the time being. I won't make it back before the dorms are locked up if I don't hurry. Oh, right. You said you could only stay until evening. Huh, well, I hate to see you go, but I understand. Would you like us to escort you back? It's all right, I know the way. Just gonna run home in the dusk. Thanks for letting me come with you today. Oh, come on. We should be thanking you. We really appreciate you playing tour guide for us. Oh, it's no big deal. And you two are going to be in ruin for a while, right? If you are, I was hoping you'd come to the campus festival at the end of next week. I got shit to do, kid. A festival. Given the Royal Academy's reputation, I'm betting it's more than just balloons and party games. Yes, it's an independent, Academy-sanctioned student celebration. It's a major tradition, really. Okay, now you've got my attention. Will it have stage skits and food stands? Will it have chocolate-covered palms? Maybe. They really pull out all the stops. Oh, I'm so there. I mean, I'd love to join you for the preparations. Hold on, Estelle. Did you forget how busy we heard the guild is? That again? Still, I guess it can't hurt to take a break on the day of the festival. But until then, we've got work to do. Haha. Well, if you'll both pardon me then, I'll see you again soon. Yeah, whatever. See ya. Be safe. Huh, she's such a sweetie, yet she's all dignified. If I were a guy, I'd be completely wrapped around her finger. Your painfully obvious allusions aside, she certainly seems to be a genuinely nice, guileless girl. Certainly not like some sneaky sky bandit I could mention. Meeting her sure was lucky. We even got a sweet room here thanks to her advice. I'll bet we could even spot Sieg with the view we have up there. You might be right. How about we take our bags up to the room? The penthouse room, you mean, music emoji. Yeah, they just call it the upstairs room, idiot. Here we go, to the penthouse, right next to the lobby. It's enormous. Music emoji. A music emoji, and this is just the bedroom. Not only the top floor, but an all-out suite. I would have been just fine with a regular room, though. Well, I think we should enjoy it while we can. Even has a balcony. Check out this view. I just hate that we're the only ones who get to enjoy it. I was hoping that Dad would be here. Yeah, I wonder where he is and what he's doing. Well, well, isn't this all posh? What was that? Sounded like it came from inside. It's spacious and well appointed. Yes, I like it. I'll take the room. Please wait a moment, Your Grace. I'm afraid that this room is not vacant. Perhaps you can stay at the mayor's estate as originally planned? Hush, Philip. I can't even see the water from there. This hotel has a much better view, and I can smell the sea air as well. I can even go out in the balcony. Who are you people? Are you thieves? Are you here to kill me? It's a horrible thing to assume about someone. Besides, who are you, old man? You have no right to be in here. How dare you call me old man? Very well. So you're the ones renting this suite? I'm going to be using it as a private room during my stay in ruin. I suggest you leave. Say what? I don't know what you're talking about. But I don't see any reason we should have to leave. I think we deserve to hear an explanation. Huh. I shouldn't have to deal with you ignorant commoners. Do you not realize who I am? No clue. All I see is an old man with a weird-looking head. Weird? There's no reason to be rude, Estelle. At least say unique or something a little more positive. Oh, I get it. It's all in how we say it. Music emoji. Fine. Clean out your ears and listen well. My name is Dunan von Asleys. This is the guy from the book. I am nephew to Queen Alicia II, granted the title of Duke by Her Majesty herself. Whoops. I see your astonishment has robbed you of the ability to speak. But that's to be expected. What more reason do you need to give up the room? Ha ha! You're hilarious, old man. I'm dying here. You're supposed to be the Queen's nephew? Estelle, it's not nice to laugh like that. Maybe he was just telling a joke, you know, to ease the tension. Please pardon my interruption, but His Grace speaks truth. Huh? Perhaps I should have been quicker to speak. I am the Duke's personal butler, Philip. He's been under my care since the time of his birth. I assure you that all of this is true on my honor. The man before you is indeed Duke Dunnan, nephew of Her Majesty the Queen. I can't believe it, but never mind the weird rich-looking guy, but the butler seems legit. I am suddenly reminded of something Jean told us. He said that royalty would be arriving in Ruin to inspect the city. Will you submit now? I'm next in line to succeed the throne, and you should be honored to give me your room. Such an opportunity is afforded to commoners quite rarely. You've got to be kidding. You may be royalty to me, but you're just acting like an arrogant old man. Miss, please, you must wait, huh? Please hear me out for a moment. Pardon my impertinence, but I would ask you for a favor. Could I persuade you to relinquish the room? The elder produced a large sum of mirror from his breast pocket and presented it. Mr. Philip. His Grace is the type of man who will not be swayed once he's begun speaking. I fear this trait may even be due to negligence on my part, so please. The old butler bowed his head before Stella Joshua. Oh, well, I guess that's that. I don't want to cause the butler any trouble. You can have the room, and you don't need to pay us. But it's fine, really, Music Emoji. It really is a little too fancy for us. I'll bet looking after that guy's a hassle, but hang in there, okay? Madam, you have my deepest gratitude. What are you whispering about? Oh, nothing important. Please pardon our intrusion. We'll give the room over to you. Ah, you will. If only you'd been so humble to begin with. You do well to retain that mindset in the future. What a total... If you'll excuse us... Really? Even if you'd explained your situation to the Duke, he probably still wouldn't have taken no for an answer. I'm very sorry you had to deal with that. No big deal. If there's anyone to blame, it's that selfish Duke guy. That said, do you have any other rooms? A regular room would be just fine. Well, I'm afraid we just booked our last room a short while ago. I think we just got played for suckers. No need to fret, we're at fault here. I'll see to it that arrangements are made for you elsewhere. Yo, what's the deal here? Oh, it's this guy. Hey, guys. Haven't seen you since the Sky Bandit hideout. That was like half an hour ago, dude. Neil. Good evening. I wouldn't have expected to see you here. Look who's talking. I didn't think you two would show up in Ruin. Anyway, what's up? You got problems? Well, Estelle and Joshua explained they got fucked over by the Duke. Ha ha! You two get in the damnedest situations. This is not a laughing matter. Yeah, well, don't get your knickers in a twist. You can stay in my room. Huh? My room has some extra beds. Hey, clerk or concierge or whatever, you don't mind, do you? Not at all. In fact, you'd be helping me immensely. Sounds like a plan, then. The room's on the basement floor. Follow me. Are we okay with this? Well, he offered, so it should be all right. You may want something in return for this, though. Probably something way out of proportion, I'll bet. But I guess we're kind of stuck. Not really. We could just sleep anywhere. Ah, good, you're here. Grab one of the unused beds and make yourself at home. I appreciate you giving us a place to stay and all, but the gracious host thing is a little much. Sorry if I'm acting suspicious. I'm just grateful that you guys helped me nail a great story earlier. I just wanted to pay you back is all. You mean the Sky Bandit article, right? Did it get much of a reaction? Oh yeah, it was a big hit. Our readers loved that article on Colonel Richard and the Intelligence Division. I get the feeling that we sold more copies because of him than the Sky Bandit incident, to be honest. Is he really that popular? Rumor has it that he's about to get a big medal from Her Majesty. It's getting to be just about all people will talk about. I'm actually going to have an exclusive interview with him. That's impressive. Well, he's got the looks and brains to his credit. He puts people at ease. That's all. What's wrong? It's nothing to worry about. That story netted me a tidy little bonus. Let's hear it for finally getting rid of my bad luck charm. The Colonel's one heck of a guy. By bad luck charm, do you mean Dorothy? Speaking of whom, she's not with you? I was only looking after her while she was learning the ropes. That big story meant the end of our mighty team. Worries me to think that she's gone off on her own. Kind of trying not to think about that. I just want to enjoy a nice vacation with the bonus I got. Shouldn't you be chasing the next big scoop? Or are you checking on that Duke guy who kicked us out? Ah, Duke Dunnan, our own walking catastrophe. From everything I've heard, he's a real hedonist. More so than most royalty, anyways. Rumor has it that he even drives Her Majesty up the wall. Sounds perfectly believable to me. But he said he was next in line to succeed the throne. Seriously? I don't want to have to call that fat jerk my king. Well, given Her Majesty's age, it's not unreasonable. Plus, there's the fact that her son died some time ago. A lot of people would be opposed to it, though. I'm guessing you don't know much more than we do. Which would mean you're chasing a different story, right? Bullseye. Man, I can't sneak anything past you kids. You're right, but that's all I'm saying. This one's just too big. You don't think you're overstating things a little? But whatever, it's not like we'd go shouting it from the rooftops. I look forward to reading it for myself. Oh yeah, just leave it to me. By the way, have you two had dinner yet? Let me take you out and treat you both. Seriously? Thank you very much for your generosity. That night, Neil bought dinner for Estelle and Joshua at the casino and bar called Laventar. After a meal consisting of some of the best seafood from Azalea Bay, and drink in Neil's case, the two brought the now unconscious Neil to the hotel and set him in his bed to sleep it off. This is the old Pie Orphanage. I suppose having this much sewing to do is proof that the children are full of energy. Well, it'll all wait until morning. For now, I'd best get some sleep myself. Please watch over them tomorrow, Adios, and keep them safe. Huh? What's that noise? Sounds like someone put wood on the fire. That smell. It can't be. Quickly, everyone, our stone house is on fire somehow. Huh? Clem's still half asleep. Daniel, Polly, wake up. What's going on, Matron Teresa? Kind of scared. There's a fire. Everyone up. Really? We're going downstairs now. Everyone stay close to me. What the heck? It's all smoky. I'm scared. Sleepy. Come on, hurry to the exit. Eek. No. Great Adios. I don't care about me, but protect the children. What the fuck? Happy, sleepy music. They're probably dead. Ruin the following morning. Yawn. Oh man, my poor aching head. That must be one heck of a hangover. It was kind of impressive the way you drank the whole bar, though. Sure you okay? You want some water? Or the bucket again? No, I'm good. I've got an event to cover. Really? Well, thanks for taking us in yesterday. We're both very grateful. Just pass on anything interesting you hear to me. I'll be in ruin for a while, too. See you later. Oh, goddess, why is the light so bright? Well then, let's say we head to the guild. Fine by me. We can see if Jean has any work for us. I have so many things to turn in, I believe. I've actually been moving with the D-pad. It's a little loosey-goosey if I use the analog stick. Look at this. We don't have time for that right now, though. I'm going to the Bracers Guild. Aren't I? There it is. No more cutscenes, please. Warehouse key. I lost my warehouse key somewhere, and I really need it. Please find it ASAP. Porto should have it. Find the prototype. I lost my orbital gun prototype along the Orion Causeway. I think I dropped it when I was attacked by a monster. If you find it, please bring it to the knife and gun shop. A ferocious monster known as a helmet crab has been spotted roving near the Saffrel Tower. Bracers from this branch are requested to kick the shit out of it. Report in. Lighthouse monsters, 1500, 4 bips. Gull Seaway monster, 1500, 4 bips. Crone Pass attacked, 2002. I did not get a promotion for that. Much obliged. You appear to have achieved your goal without injury. If you complete any other jobs, be sure to give me all the juicy details. Damn it, which road's which? Gull Seaside Way. The Causeway was one. That's the landing port, no thanks. The chapel, you know what? We don't have business there right now. Trying to get onto the road. Let's stop by the guild. Are you fucking serious? What the hell happened down here? If you get in trouble, who do you call? That's right, you call Bracers. At home or abroad, it doesn't matter. Bracers are always around to help. I love those guys. Did you drop your denture somewhere around here?
Hanaho.
You wanted to play with bangles.
Hanahunhin hahona.
I'm sorry, all I'm getting from that is, has anyone seen my banana? That's not right. My dad dropped his dentures into the water. We don't have a spare set, so I'm guessing we'll be playing the rest of the day with charades. We'll collect every possible thing that anyone may have dropped. Morning, Gene. Good morning. Morning, you're certainly here early. Just like we promised. I know it's early, but do you have any assignments for us? Music to my ears. Let's see. There's so many options. Whoop, it's the bat phone. 1 second. You reached the Bracer Guild. Oh, it's an incoming communication from the White Magnolia. How unusual. I'm impressed you're able to reach us with that old comm equipment. What'd you say? I see. That's definitely a major issue. I understand. I'll send someone over shortly. What's wrong? Another case? It could be a case or just an accident. I'm not sure. Last night, the orphanage on the coastal road caught fire and burned down. Oh, no way. Any idea who might have done it? That was the proprietor of the Minoria Inn who called. Are you too familiar with the Mercia orphanage? We were there just yesterday afternoon. Are the kids and the matron okay? That I don't know. We have to conduct a full investigation. It has to be as thorough as possible. Would you be willing? Of course we would. Let's head over there now then. Good, good. Take care. Well, I mean, not right now. Side quests come first. That's just Bracers 101. Causeway's this way. Air Letin, 175 Celsius. That's pretty close, frankly. Oh, a new monster. What? Gourd boar. Baby gourd boars. Baby monsters living in the forest. They use a charge attack learned from their parents. They hate magic. See if I can get a Hellgate off in time. I can. But if I whirlwind them, they'll get knocked out of it. So let's do this. It's not too bad at all. Whoops. Well, now they all get to go. Except I just got Sepith up. This guy right here is actually fucking me out of foursies, I think. Guard break out. My def. It's down. Fuck that. Critical escape. Why did Estelle get to victory pose that? I am 1 experience away on Joshua. That's a lot of the earth, Sepith. What do we got here? Air Letin checkpoint. Interesting. Ooh. Death Blow 2, that's the one that breaks. Oh, you're a big fella. 2 of you, huh? Double strength up. An avian monster lives in the forest. Sharp clawed attack can be dangerous. Well, good thing that we got a preemptive here. Now, am I going to be able to get over there in time? She actually hits really fucking hard. That's demonic talons. They also hit hard. That went well. There's the Joshua level. Bird egg times 2 and some poultry. Those are things a chicken would have. There's another tower. Kinda afraid to climb a tower with just 2 people. Don't forget to get those chests whenever. Did I miss some chests? Saffron Tower, beware of monsters. What the hell is Air Latin? Just a bunch of boars on the road. Oh, the beach, right. East to Zeiss. I have a feeling the checkpoint's closed because of the noblemen. I heard we had a messenger from Leston Fortress a while back. No telling what that was about. It's pretty bizarre that the ruins themselves became the waterfall. I'll say one thing for guard duty here, the view is great. It can get tough when winter comes, though. The gate's firmly shut. Oh well. Cromwell's talking to Sarge about something or other. Got a bad feeling about this. He never brings anything bad news. Isn't this a beautiful place? You can see why it's one of the 16 wonders of Liberl. 16? That's just greedy. Holy shit. First it was Minoria with all the beautiful flowers and the port town of Ruin, and now Air Letton? This area has so many must-see places, honestly. Something about the roar of the waterfall really relaxes me. I had heard you were going to Ruin, but nothing of you coming here. Yes, it seems that our plans suddenly changed. What can I do? Let's begin preparations for the inspections. Yes, sir. Ah, what a pain. Guessing the Duke's going to inspect the checkpoint as well. Are you a shop? There's been a lot of guests today, all looking for a place to stay. I should get a room ready. Your babies are digging the game. Maybe it's the bright colors. Come on in. I don't know much of anything special, but I'd be grateful for the conversation. The little kettle roasted fish are especially good. I highly recommend them, even though you may feel compelled to eat them up in one bite. All right, what do you got? A briny delight. Briny delight. Defense up, but I need anchovies. Huh, it's a lovely place, don't you think? Since the cost of a room is so reasonable, I think I might stay a few more days. And that's that checkpoint. So, that guy dropped his gun? I lost my orbital gun prototype along the Orient Causeway. I think I dropped it when I was attacked by a monster. You're not moving. I'm gonna run into CP fighting these birds. Don't mind me, just gonna take this from you. Ah, but then he gets a critical anyways. He's blind though, maybe it'll miss. Oh, man can dream. Hope. Well, you know, he's a little bit behind anyway, so too bad, young lady. We'll give her a taco. They love tacos. Hey, you do get the CP out of combat. That is fucking handy. What the fuck is this gun? Stupid board just chasing its own tail or something. Oh, there's a Butterfree, a flying moth, and a corn mover. A plant monster looks like a corn stalk. Let's agree to disagree there, game. Is this a wizarding fight? That guy is, yeah, you know what? I'm going to risk it. Petrifying Scales. You got to go. Don't need that moth for shit right now. Oh, that's the wrong target. And I would have got it off, too. I stunned myself. And I do not get to go before the corn mover now. It's not too bad. We need to cast Tear after this. Oh, you're just gonna run, huh? That poison's gonna fucking kill me. She actually died again. Silly girl. I didn't think she would take damage there because the battle ended, but oh well. Bum, 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 bum. That's why we have so many. Now we'll actually cast here. That's actually starting to get a little expensive. We got to get that other one that the girl knew, Tira. I guess we'll just clean the whole map. Then we can look for the gun. I don't even know if I want to do this fight without a preemptive attack. Ah, yes we do. So I can line up a good flicker like this. And then she can't afford it. I don't know what happened there. Maybe she died. I wonder if that defense down is stacking. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's just refreshing it. They run. Ooh, if I do this. No, she won't have enough. Unless... Where's that CP one? There it is. Because I love to Hurricane on Sepith up. I could only assume a potluck in a shell is a taco. I don't know what the hell else it would be. There's just somebody watching this that goes to culinary school. How the fuck does he not know what a potluck in a shell is? Who is this idiot? That's the way out again. Got my compass backwards. Oh, look at that. You're all alone. Oh, he's got some fight in him. All he does is demonic talents. Every turn. Getting some reds finally. I think the problem is green. Maybe lost the gun on this side road. This is really all that's left. Preemptive attack. There's a lot of you, though. They petrify. And there's a lot of them. Oh, never mind. We got another turn banked here. Now I'm not worried at all. Oh, I am actually. That one's not dead. Will I get to go first? Yep. Oh, I got tricked. I did not get to go first. Misread that. No. Dual strike is incredibly useful because it costs 20, but I tend to get 10 when I do it. Of course, we gotta heal again. My armor's up to date, too. Let's just do a sit down here. Let's make one of these omelets. Delicious. What the fuck is that gun? Okay, it's not... this way. Well, hello? Whoop! You're not gonna be pecking anything. Help. I'm petrified. Oh. Well, that's that. It's a for sure kill when they do that. That's actually a fair bit of XP. Wow. One of these fucking dum-dums has to have the gun on him or something. Oh, fuck, don't tell me the causeway was 2 screens, though. It was. Where the hell could he have dropped that prototype? Wonder if I can get a double flicker here. I wish. Huh. Good thing that missed. That's 27. It's not terrible. From fighting a monster. But none of these guys seem to be dropping it. I don't think it's an exterminate. Whoop. Ow. Oh, that is not what I thought it was. I feel inspired. Holy shit. So does he. These guys are tough. Probably because I'm supposed to be dicking around by the orphanage somewhere, not going this way. I'm just going to pull even further ahead of Stell, sorry. Reduced to searching empty chests? That's really sad. Fuck you, chest. I'm looking for a gun. I'm here on bracer business. Am I fucking blind? Find the prototype. I think I dropped it when I was attacked by a monster along the way, but nobody here's dropping it. Can I somehow get another Hellgate off in time? The answer is yes. Critical. Maybe it's something wacky and it's just a chance something on the road is going to drop it for us. That's never happened before, though. It's always a chest. I got bamboozled here. I didn't even see these guys. Oh, no, it's not. You know what? Let's do that. As long as I'm hovering around 100, I don't care. Where the fuck did this guy drop his gun? It's not there. What was in that chest anyways? Food? I already have a needler and a bear salt, so it wasn't a gun. I don't remember. I imagine it'd be sparkling or something. Yeah, oh, it was Deathblow 2. Deathblow 2 is in that chest. That's right, Clink. Got the Orion Road Monster. A ferocious monster known as a helmet crab has been spotted roving near Saffrel Tower. No, it's not. Maybe there's a road that goes right to the tower and I missed that one. A helmet crab. Oh, there you are. He looks pretty important. Leave alone. Give it a save. You never know, right? Now, the quests implied that it was going to be just one of you. 500 HP each. An atypical crustacean monster surrounded by a force field can call palms for backup. What the hell are you talking about? I've never even seen that kind of palm. Holy shit, do I wish I had Hurricane right now. A mint palm, a dastardly green fluff. Not only can it steal EP, it can use arts as well. Well, fuck me. I'm sorry, did you reflect damage? And you also hit hard. I don't like this. I have to cast Hellgate and hope for the best. Maybe a Stelno's Aerial? He just went. That's a lot of fucking EP to steal, too. Come on in. Ooh. If they can all get in there, oh. Just stay alive. I don't want them having a critical, although fun fact, I think I'm going to kill myself here if they reflect damage. I have to follow through. Oh. Can't steal turns, they'll kill you. We might have to start this fight over. I don't know what that means. That means I can't cast magic. That means I can't cast magic, you thieves. I have to fight them with magic, but then they block magic. Try that again. They all get to go first. Centered on that fella. They do get criticals. It's a fair amount of them dead, though. 2 crabs, 2 palms, I think. We're in way better shape already. Call for backup, you would. Try to get this guy. Whoops. Looks like you're just flying solo. Well, I got him. I guess they're already pretty low, aren't they? He has full health. Tell you what I'll do. I'll do this. Hope they all come to us. He might be in there. Huh. I was expecting way more damage. He runs, deal. Whoop, perfect. Just give him something like one of these. What, we had to eat a taco there for a side quest? That's still net profit. Yeah, we're maybe not supposed to be here yet. Josh will learn Cloak and Dagger. An azalea fruit. Exterminated monster on Orient Crossway. An O-type test model, you tricky dick. One quest was hiding inside the other quest, like a Russian doll. Well, hello? Always with the tear bomb. You found disappointment. Saffron Tower would be what, water? No, that's not true. The one outside Relent was water-based. Let's go turn those two kids in, then we'll go to the beach, like Clink said. Grab the chests that we missed. Maybe, investigate this orphanage fire that I was hired to do. If we have time. If we have time, I'll do my job. Shirking your responsibilities is part of being a bracer. Whoop. I guess if I wanted to be really tricky dicky, you could go to, I wonder if Deathblow works on bosses. Just save them for really annoying boss fights. $1,504 bips. Oh, I have to get that guy his gun. Then the quest will be complete. Was it the Orbital Factory or was it the weapon shop? Heard about it from Jean. Someone from the royal family is apparently here in ruin. If he shares the same bloodline as Queen Alicia, I'll bet he's really refined and dignified. I guess he's coming just to make his presence known. What's in here? Oh. It's a very small building, fella. It's got to be the guy at the knife and gun shop then that lost his gun. It's on the sign. What's he going to do? Rename it the knife shop? Can you believe I've been here for 10 years already? You certainly do creep up on you. Where the hell is the guy that wants this? I came here from Zeiss to do market research into Orbital-powered firearms. The Orient Causeway is crawling with some extremely aggressive monsters. I have an extremely important prototype model that I was trying to work the bugs out of. Oh, I sell a bulletin board. So what you lost is this orbital gun thingy? Yes, that's correct. If you should find it, I beg of you. Is this the prototype gun? Oh, how? How'd you get your hands on this? A monster near the Saffron Tower had it. It probably wanted it for the Septium mechanism. In Adios' name, thank you so much. Oh, thank goodness you found it. And now we've fulfilled your request. Pardon us, we must be going. Why are you in such a hurry? Please at least take this with you. Ooh. Just a token of my appreciation. I wish you luck in your future endeavors. Thank you. That might even get us a promotion. which is an even other. That's another item we'll get. 1,000 Mira and 3 BP. Still 5th class. Much obliged. Shut up. I will sleep, though. $60? I knew it. Might try to make room on Joshua for attack, too. Oh, attack? No, attack is fire. My mistake. Oh, defense down, though. No wonder she's always in fucking trouble. Move +2. Sure, that'll give her a lot of running around room. And then he can take, you know what? Give him attack up. He goes from 124 to 136. And he gets Flare Arrow. Flare-o, we like to call it in the Bracers Guild. Alright, there's a bunch of shit down on the beach we gotta go get. Bunch of shit might be an exaggeration. That's the academy. I never noticed that. Tear Bomb. It's always goddamn Tear Bomb. The occasional wacky monster I've never seen before in my life. We missed a lot of monsters on the walk into town. Tear Bomb. We can open up our own Tear Bomb shop at this rate. How the hell do you get over there? Water's probably shallow enough. Crocodiarks. I don't even think I want to fight this. Look at that. We can see what the hell these things are. Night Nautilus. A large monster living near the sea that emits a blinding shock. Explodes when defeated. Well, thank God. Can never have too much of that, right? A surprise attack aimed at enemy's weak spot. That's only 20. Huh, unfortunately that moves him there. You're too fat, dude. I can't hit everybody. He's gonna blow. What does Flare Arrow do? Is that... That's still a single dude, huh? Can I get a flicker? Not a good one. He's gonna blow. Let's just accept it. Oh yeah, that's the kind of explosion I'm fine with. See, look at that. That would have been all of them if Fat Guy wasn't in the way. They're all gonna go now. Yeah, she needs some defense or HP or something. We have to, well, it's hard with just the 2 character slots because we're trying to get a good spread of, Can't hear game audio. What happened to my game audio? Alright, let me wrap up this fight, then I'll try to figure out what the hell just happened. Like I was saying, though, it's hard to get the stats on the quartz as well as get enough spells for everybody, because, like, Estelle's supposed to be like this wacky tanky character, but I fucked up her stats there to get fire magic, and I didn't notice for several hours. Why is there no game audio? Weird. Monsters appeared. Holy shit, that's a lot of you. But guess whose turn it is? They're gonna confuse the shit out of that poor girl. Maybe I can just unload a Hellgate right on top of them. Who just went? That one. Oh, now we gotta wait and see. Please don't all move out of it. You did. Thanks, fellas. That's 4 if I'm lucky. I am. Fight just became infinitely more manageable. Now she's just gonna run up to us with Sepith up. It's annoying when confusion in the game always has them attack the other team. I don't think I've ever seen them get confused and attack the enemy. We still won. Give me my treasure.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Maybe a piece of food I could steal the recipe from. A battle suit. Well, put that on our tank. Armor padded in various places to absorb shock. She's gonna go from 107 to 112. Baby steps. There's another one there. Bet you it's a tear bomb. Call it a hunch. That's crazy. Can I give the other thing to Joshua? No, they were both wearing the same armor before. He's got a shield vest. He's got top of the line store shirt. This is the orphanage that burned down. This is terrible. It's just gone. Well, who do we have here? Are ye here from the Bracer Guild? Yeah. You're all from Minoria, right? Yeah, we came to help pick up the pieces. We were here last night around midnight trying to fight the fire. As you can see, it could have gone better. What about Matron Teresa and the kids? They're all fine, don't worry. Right now they're sleeping at Minoria's Inn. Given the size of the fire, it's a miracle that no one was badly hurt. Thank goodness. At least that's something. We're here now to clean up what we can. How about you two? We really ought to check up on everyone at the inn. Sorry, that'll have to wait. Huh? Now that we're here at the scene of the crime, there's a lot that strikes me as weird. We need to find what clues we can before the trail goes cold, so to speak. I know how you feel. But this has to take precedence right now. Right, we're bracers after all. We have to find out what happened. Right, so let's see what we can find. Looks like you'll have your hands full. Good luck. Just keep an eye out for exclamation points. Our first clue. The herbs have been uprooted and strewn about the garden. Why? What? The soil from the flower beds all over the ground. A milk tank has fallen on its side and is empty. Uh-oh. The barrels with food in them have been scorched black. The door's been completely wrecked. Ugh, it's all pitch black. Huh? What's wrong? Maybe this is just me, but does the hinge there look weird to you? Like it's been torn off or something? It does, actually. As if it happened before the fire started. What was once a wall is now rubble. This place is ruined. Do you smell something strange? Yes, and I think I know why. Thanks, Josh. Herbs. Barrels of food in the moon scorched black, okay. Since the fires burned so much, I guess the only thing to do is rebuild. I don't know what Matron Therese is going to do. I mean, it's going to be really expensive. A single house. Maybe they can get a discount. I owe him a little. That'd be the perfect time to pay him back. Man, was I in shock yesterday. I mean, seeing the sky go all red in the east over Minoria. Tried to get here as quickly as I could, but everything was gone. Alright, we've taken a good look around. What do you think? I'm not sure, to be honest. First off, the fire doesn't appear to have started in the building. Most likely started outside. Outside? Over here. It looks like this area is the point of origin. Huh, where the wall collapsed. How can you tell? Because the fire damage is worse here than anywhere else. Compared to the areas nearby and you'll see. Oh, you're right. So it started here and then spread. You know what this means? Well, someone set the fire on purpose. My thoughts exactly. That smell everywhere? That's some highly flammable oil. It's everywhere around here. So this had to be the fire's point of origin. No way. Plus, don't you think it's weird how everything outside is scattered around? Even the people fighting the fire wouldn't have done that to the herb garden. It's not a coincidence. Someone did this. Is that true? Boop! Just appear magically? Chloe! I didn't know you were here. But why? Why would anyone do this? I have so many irreplaceable memories of this place. How could someone do something so cruel? Chloe. I'm sorry, I'm just so confused. I didn't have an animation to transition to them holding hands. You're not alone in that feeling. I barely know the place, and this bothers the heck out of me, too. It's hard to believe that anyone could be capable of something this awful. Estelle. But the matron and the kids are all okay, so we can be thankful for that, right? Thank you. That does help. I just started morning classes when the dean came to see me. He said that he'd heard the orphanage was in flames. And while I was on my way here, all I could think about was, they're fine, they're alive. Adios was watching over them. Well, we heard they're all at the inn in Minoria, safe and sound. We just finished up here, so we're planning to go see them. Do you want to come with us? I would like that very much. Alright then, to Minoria we go. I probably could have used her to heal us on some of those fights. I thought you said you were going to Minoria. Shut up. Brace your business. We're going down the causeway. That's fine. We'll just take her to town, see what happens. That is a very dangerously long walk. For children? There's a monster right there. Actually, is there treasure down here? Oh, don't mind me. Tear bomb. I think it's always going to be fucking... Whoops. Thanks a lot, Chloe. I think it's always going to be tear bomb when it's that kind of chest. Ooh. Why? Why have a chest here? Shh. Hey. Hey. Come over here and check this out. It's a tear bomb. How cool is that? Not cool at all, actually. I think actually before we go into the inn and talk to these people, I'm going to take a very short break to grab a drink. So we'll be right back. Alright, let's go talk to these kids. Where the fuck are they? Oh, that's a Royal Academy uniform. Is your name Chloe by chance? Why do you ask? The children from the orphanage talk about you a great deal. They're all upstairs in the big room. Alright, let's go talk to them. I don't know if I'd say big room, I'd say bigger room. Matron, everyone. Oh! Miss Chloe, you came. Is anyone hurt? We're okay. Hee hee, he's okay. Thank goodness. Haha, I'm glad you're here. Is that Estelle and Joshua I see with you? It is. Someone contacted the guild. We're investigating the incident, thought we'd stop by. I see. Thank you for taking the time. Investigating? You mean about the fire, right? Do you know who did it? Well, how to put it? So, who's hungry? I missed breakfast, so I was thinking about getting some food. Good boys and girls who join me will get some sweet treats. Really? I just want some pudding, but... Come on, Clem. Huh? Quit griping, come on. Let's go downstairs, Miss Chloe. Okay. House close. I really wouldn't want the little kids to hear about this, indeed. Although I get the feeling that Mary understands at least some of what's happening. Yes, isn't she great? I'm happy to have her around. Now you were saying? Please tell me what you can. Thanks for your understanding. Okay then? First, we checked out where the fire started, and it does appear that it was set deliberately. My suspicions were correct then. I've always been very careful about fire, so I suspected it might be something like that. Do you have any idea who could have done this? Whoever was responsible must have had some kind of motivation. I have no idea. We have no real money to speak of, nor has anyone ever borne a grudge against us. So it wasn't a robbery and it wasn't for revenge. We have to acknowledge the possibility that someone did it just for fun. Did you happen to notice anything unusual leading up to or during the incident? Any strange people hanging around the orphanage, for instance? Yes, actually. Not during the daytime when you were there, but afterward. Though I can't imagine he would do something like this. Who's he? While we were trying to escape from the burning building, the beams fell in and blocked our way through the entry hall. But then he showed up and helped us all get free. We owe him our lives. Really? Was he Minorian? Right after he helped us, he called the villagers over and left in the confusion. I asked the other villagers about him, but no one seemed to know anything. Sounds suspicious. What business would anyone have around the orphanage at such a late hour? Did you notice anything in particular about him? He was a man, maybe in his late 20s. He also had brilliant silver hair. Silver hair? He had a troubled look about him, though. That made him seem far older than he looked. But he didn't strike me as a bad man. He sounds suspicious, but he did help you out. Doesn't sound like our guy to me. Joshua? What's with the goofy stare? Oh, it's nothing. Perhaps he was just a bracer who happened to pass by. I think we should disregard him as a suspect. Okay. Pardon me. Oh, hi, Chloe. Where are the children? They're downstairs having some dessert. Matron Teresa, you have a guess. Huh? Pardon my intrusion. Oh, Mayor Dalmore. Oh, so the bracers I met yesterday are here as well. Jean's reputation for responding quickly is well earned. Now then. It's good to see you again, Matron Teresa. After I heard what happened, I came over as quickly as I could. I'm glad that you're safe. Thank you, Mayor. It's very kind of you to come by. I know that you're a very busy man. Nonsense. It's my responsibility to look after all the areas of the region. More to the point, those who did this must not be allowed to get away with it. Joseph always loved that place. Such an atrocity. Allow me to express my most heartfelt condolences. Thank you. But I'm sure he'd just be relieved that the children are alive as well. My sole regret is that all my mementos of him were lost to the fire. Matron Teresa. Tell me, bracers, have you any thoughts on who might have done this? We've only just begun our investigation, so it's too early to say, sir. It does look like it might have simply been done out of malice, however. What a terrible thought. For something so heinous to happen in such a peaceful place. Pardon me, Mayor. What is it? Do you think that those people might have a hand in this? Whoa, hold up. What do you mean by those people? You encountered them yesterday. The ruffians down in the warehouse district of Ruin. Oh, them. Pardon my bluntness, but what makes you suspect them? They've been openly defying the mayor for quite some time now. They certainly seem to get their kicks out of causing trouble for him. And since he and Matron Teresa are friends, Gilbert. Sir, Wild speculation does no one any good. This is a dire offense. We must have no false accusations. My apologies, sir. That was foolish of me. I think it'd be best to let the bracers and identify locate the ones responsible. Can I count on your help? Leave it to us. We'll devote our full attention to it, sir. Good, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, Matron Teresa, I do have one question to ask. What is it? What do you plan to do with the orphanage now? Rebuilding will take time and a not inconsiderable amount of mirror to complete. Honestly, I'm at a loss. We have a modest reserve of mirror, but the cost will be phenomenal. I was afraid of that. Well, I have a proposal of sorts for you. What might that be? At the Dalmore Estate in Gransell, I have a villa. It's only used for special occasions, so... What do you say to having the children stay there for a little while? Oh! And of course, charging rent would be particularly boorish of me. You'd be welcome to stay there as long as the rebuilding process takes. But there's no need for you to shoulder the burden of our troubles. The villa sits unused. If you have misgivings, then I'll grant you control of the grounds. Think of it as a well-deserved reward, if you will. Mayor, may I have some time to think it over? Your offer is most generous, but I can barely process it with everything going on. Perfectly understandable. You should get some rest. I must be off as well. If you decide to accept, please feel free to contact me. I will. Thank you so much. Let's go, Gilbert. Yes, sir. That was a shock. He's certainly the generous type. On par with Mayor Maybell, indeed. Particularly in light of his being a former noble. What do you intend to do in regard to the mayor's office, matron? What do you think of the situation? Conventional wisdom dictates that you should accept it. However, once you've gone to Gransell, oh, never mind me. You always were such a thoughtful child. It's all right. I want you to give me your honest opinion. The herb garden and the people I care about would be gone, so, and with you and Joseph gone, feels like all my good memories will fade away. I'm sorry, I'm just being stupid and selfish. I share your feelings. The orphanage is home to my memories of him, as well as the children's memories. But though memories are precious, having a place to live is of the utmost importance. Yes, ma'am. I believe this will all be settled soon. Please, try to focus on attending to the campus festival for now. The children are really looking forward to it. Yes, ma'am. Estelle and Joshua. I wish I could be of more help, but I must leave the investigation in your hands. We'll handle it, ma'am. We're going to take the culprit down. You can count on it. This sure has turned into a royal mess. Where should we start the search? Maybe we should go to the guild and report back to Jean. We can figure out a plan of attack then. Sounds good to me. Something wrong? You look like something's bugging you. Oh, I'm sorry. My mind's just all over the place right now. I know how you feel. By the way, Joseph was Matron Teresa's husband, right? Yes. He died several years ago, but he meant a great deal to me as well. I see. You're from the orphanage too? Nothing like that. He just did a huge favor for me a long time ago. We grew close again when I came to Ruin to attend the academy. I see. So in other words, every time you came by to play, you ended up helping out like part of the family. Yes. He was like a father to me, but the shock I experienced was nothing compared to that of the matron and the other children. But we managed somehow. Miss Chloe! What's got into you in such a hurry? Listen! Clem's gone. Huh? You know, he's left Minoria. Can you give us some more details? Okay. After that old man showed up, Clem went upstairs. In a couple of minutes, he came back down all red in the face saying, "They're not getting away with this." Then he just ran off. I wonder who he meant. You don't suppose it's the gang at the warehouse? Yes, I believe it was the Ravens. He probably overheard what the steward said. Oh no, I hope he's not planning to go find them himself. It can't be. I can't allow this. I have to find him at once. We'll come with you. If we hurry, we might be able to catch him before he gets to Ruin. Miss Chloe, don't you worry. I'll bring him back safely. You just look after the other children, all right? Okay, good luck. See ya. Let's head back to Ruin. All right. Holy shit, it makes everybody go faster. I wonder if I can make cutscenes go faster by holding R2. Take advantage of that super fluid joystick. Look at that. Wait a second, why was there a little kid there? I think Clem ran outside in a big hurry. I wonder if he did something bad and got Matron Teresa mad at him again. Hope that kid doesn't run too fast, because I gotta sleep first. 90? What the fuck? It's 60 to sleep in the big city. Where's the bat phone here? How'd you guys call me? There's some incontinuity. There's no bat phone in the White Magnolia. Just run from everything. No interesting fights to worry about. That's just the academy. Did I have another bracer quest? The warehouse key, right. Might be in their hideout. No sign of him on the way. You don't suppose he's already there? Come on, we'll check out that warehouse to the south. I like this music. They might be killing that little child. Get the steel drums. That's not a steel drum. It's almost noon already. The bridge is going up. We can take the boat behind the inn. No, Clem, please wait. It's no use. I guess he can't hear you. Why does the bridge have to go up now of all times? Couldn't wait 30 minutes? Oh no, if we don't do something. What do we do? What can we do? Please, Chloe, try to calm down. You haven't forgotten what you told us about the bridge already, right? Huh? How did people get across the bridge before? Oh, a boat. That's right. If I remember correctly, there's a boat you can rent behind the hotel. Alright, we'll use that then. Here I am thinking I was smart when they force it on you. Where's the fucking hotel? Huh? What do you want? Can we rent your boat? We need to get across as quickly as possible. I'm afraid not. That Duke fellow's already reserved it. Maybe come back later. This fucking Duke. Won't you help us? There's a little boy in grave danger. Now don't go shedding tears like that. You remind me of my granddaughter. I don't like to see her upset either. Alright, I suppose it can't be hurt. Go ahead and hop aboard. Thank you, sir. You're a lifesaver, mister. I'll just tell that Duke fellow the boat's being repaired. You know how to handle a boat, boy? Yes, sir. I'll manage. Come on, both of you. Driving a boat is bracer business. This is the southernmost part of the warehouse district. Whoop! Oh. Sieg? Screep! Okay, I understand. Looks like he's gone as far in as you can go. Let's get a move on then. That's probably where we'll find the hideout. Roger that. Okay. I know what you're thinking. How did you know, TTA? Call it a hunch. Don't try to play dumb. I know it was you guys that did it. I'm not gonna let you get away with it. What's this little punk talking about? This is no place for little kids. You gotta go home and get back to sucking on your mama's tit. Nice one. Tits. You. What? What the? What's the brat so pissed off about? I don't have a mom, you jerks. I have the matron. You don't get to make fun of her. Yeah. You get a lot of attitude, punk. Maybe you need some discipline. How about 100 whacks on the ass? What? Oh! It's you. Oh, shit. Miss Chloe? How can you be so cruel to a child like this? It's disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Oh, hell no. Hey, Missy. Who are you to look down on us just because of your looks? Rich snob. How many braces do you think it'll take to beat us? Stand aside, Chloe. We'll buy you some time. Get the kid as far away from here as you can. No. Let me fight, please. Huh? I really don't enjoy it. But I was taught how to use a sword if it's to protect others. I think now's the right time. What the fuck? A self-defense rapier? Let the child go, please. Otherwise, I'll force you to do so. Oh, wow. That's so hot. Get your minds out of the gutter and focus. You expect us to let this brat go away with mouthing off to us? We're the Ravens. And you need to learn not to mess with us. Yeah. I can't tell if those are knives or batons. Don't you loaf around like that. Strength up, okay. 750 HP. A mild-natured head member of the Raven Gang attacks using distinct crafts. Head member of the Raven Gang. Sorry, the Raven Gang. Nicknamed Nitro for his temper. Dangerous if cornered. Will kill him last. Or first. A constituent member of the Raven Gang. Quick but weak. A head member of the Raven Gang. Nicknamed Spinach Fiend. Dangerous if cornered. Are they all dangerous if cornered? Nope. Alright, what do you got for me? Can I get a flicker here? God damn it, this is really hard to get multiple dudes. Who's first? Him. Didn't want him getting strength up. Oh. What can you do, young lady? She is just made out of water. Blast an enemy with highly pressurized water. What's she do? Camphor, licked crease, she's a crowd. A radiant plash. Revives KO'd and heals 1500. Holy shit. So hers is defensive. Do you have any AoE? Oh man, AoE heal. This young lady does not fuck around. Temporarily prevents the casting of arts. Oh, I don't have enough for a hurricane on Estelle. Invigorate. Don't you be loafing around like that. Can I get a Hellgate off in time? Maybe? Yes. Yes, I can. Holy shit, did you punch him out of it? Well, now you're in it, I guess. Nope, that got him. Oh, wow. Welcome to KO world, apparently. Her again. I think I'm going to risk not casting a heal. Revives and heals 100. You know what? Let's just focus on some killing. He's pretty weak, and he's got strength up, so goodbye. Just need that KO to last. I would really like to hurricane these guys, but it might not do what I want it to. Might wake them up. What am I doing? I should have gone for the morale there. Hey. Ooh. Man, the fact that I KO'd both of them was very helpful. Now we just send this guy to Dreamland. Ooh.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Not too shabby. Yeah, looks like we're a little ahead of the curve based on when she joined. You guys are some kind of monsters. Even if she is a bracer, there's something weird about this chick. That was awesome, Miss Chloe. Nice going, Chloe. You must have learned the art of the sword from someone very skilled. No, I'm still just a novice. Fighting any longer would serve no purpose. Please, release the boy. You bitch. We ain't just gonna let you make fools of us and get away with it. Enough. Who's there? Reinforcements? Has it been so long you've forgotten my voice? Hagat, you're here. What are you doing here? You know these guys? Raise. Yeah? What are you fools doing? Fighting with girls and beating up a little kid? Is that what it's come to? You shut up. You left us, so who are you to give us orders anymore? Powie! You were saying? Take it easy. If it's about the kid, we'll let him go, see? Miss Chloe! Thank goodness. You're alright now. Should've just done that from the start. What a bunch of mean jerks. Hey, how did you know exactly when to show up? I just talked to Gene is all. He said the newbies were somewhere investigating the arson case, so... Hey kid. What? You've got some guts to come up here all by your lonesome. But you're really pushing your luck. Shouldn't worry about your mama like that. Clem. Matron? Why have you come here? I inquired at the guild as to what was going on and I was led here. Clem, really, you know better. I'm not apologizing this time. I'm gonna get those jerks who started the firing. Clem. Matron Teresa, please don't scold him. That wasn't my intent. I understand how you feel, Clem. Believe me, I do. The house was important to everyone who lived there with you, to all of us. However, getting yourself killed won't bring it back. All that I want is for everyone to be safe. Nothing else matters, so please don't put yourself in danger. Matron. Hi. Sniffle. Where? Sniffle? Such a sucker for this stuff. Clem. I'm really glad he's okay. Jeez, women and kids always the same. Hey, bracer kid. You should get the matron and Brad out of here. This really is no place for them. I don't mind, but what will you do, Agad? I've made up my mind. I'm going to remind these idiots who runs things and why. I might need to crack a few skulls. Please take it easy on us. I see. I guess you'd prefer not being interrupted then. Thanks so much. I wish I had the words to express my gratitude. You really don't need to thank us. We're just doing our jobs. Still, aren't you sure you don't want us to escort you back to Minoria? It's fine. The Gull Seaside Way is like my backyard after all. You know, crocodiles, giant floating whales. More importantly, I don't want to get Chloe in trouble at the school. No need to worry. I'll accept full responsibility, matron. Haha. Thank you, Chloe, but it's fine, really. I want you to focus on preparing for the campus festival. All the children are looking forward to it. Yes, ma'am. Whew. Made it just in time. I brought back the boat. Thanks, star emoji. Thanks for making you do... Sorry for making you do that on your own. Don't worry about it. It wasn't a tough job. I owe my gratitude as well, Joshua. It's Chloe. All you guys, actually. Thanks for helping me today. I was stupid. Really stupid. Clem. I thought maybe I could get back at them, and then you had to come and save me. You must think I'm a complete loser. Don't think that at all. You're a bit of a loser. You risk life and limb to protect something that's important to you. That's no mean feat even for grown-ups. Personally, I thought you were pretty awesome. Mr. Joshua. However, you need to leave fighting the criminals to us. Your job's to protect the matron and the other kids. No one else can do it. You have to stay with them, encourage and support them. You're the only one who can do it, Clem. Only I can do it? Okay, I think I get what you're saying. You think you're up to it? You betcha. You can count on me. Haha. Thank you yet again. Take care, everyone. If you'll pardon us. Oh, Miss Chloe. Can't wait to see the play. Great. I've been working hard on it, so I hope everyone will be there. You can count on it. See you later. Whew. Glad to see he's feeling better. Sometimes you know just the thing to say, don't you, Joshua? Heart emoji. Haha, I couldn't believe my eyes seeing how quickly Clem cheered up. Thank you, Joshua, so much. No, I didn't say anything special. You've got to protect what's important to you, that's all. Anyway, I'm just glad that he's okay. Thanks for your help, Chloe. I should be thanking you. Oh, by the way, what came of your investigation? Ah, that red-headed dude butted his spiky head in now, so I wonder if he's done yet. For now, let's get back to the guild. You coming with us, Chloe? I'd like to find out what's really going on. Not to mention the identity of the arsonist. Well, let's go then. Yeah, we've established that you help us fight. Welcome. Do we have to get you some things at the knife and gun shop? Nope. Double spikes. Look at you. What the hell am I wearing? Work helmet, lily necklace. Oh, that's like confused, yeah. Welcome back and good work. I'm told you're able to save a young boy. Yeah, somehow or another. I'm still kind of in shock from when that redhead showed up. Ah, you must mean a god. He's working on their case in Ruin. He used to be the leader of the Ravens, if you can believe it. I suspected as much. Guess that explains his terrible disposition. That was a long time ago. He drifted into town right around when he was your age. He hung out with a rough crowd and got into some serious trouble. Compared to back then, the tough types now are puppy dogs. And a guy like that was allowed to become a bracer? Well, I've gotten to know him a little bit, and it turns out that he wanted to become a bracer ever since he was little. Sometimes people just change. I think that's probably enough of the idle chatter. Oh, you're back. Didn't your mom ever tell you it ain't nice to talk about someone behind his back? Always with the gossip. Haha. Is it really gossip if it's positive? It is, actually. Are you done with your investigation? Over and done with. Can't say for sure, but I think they're clean. Really? You're not just trying to protect your old buddies? You want to watch that mouth of yours? From what I saw last night at the Sailor's Tavern, they couldn't be the arsonists. Hell, I doubt they could have even walked a straight line if they wanted to. Well, if that's true, we can hold off on them. They didn't strike me as the types with the guts to try arson anyway. I guess not. Just fool themselves, mostly. All you need is to give them a nasty look and believe me, they'll cave. Anyway, I'll see if I can find the arsonists when I'm out in the field. Huh? I'm taking over the case, and you're off it. Say what? You gotta be kidding me. Can you at least give us an explanation? Oh, don't get your panties in a wad. You two are too close to this case and you know it. And if you let your feelings run away with you, it screws with your judgment. Plus you let a civvy get involved. Oh, pardon me, but you ain't gotta apologize. It's these two I'm worried about. The point is you gotta be professional about it, and these two ain't. Where do you get off calling us unprofessional? No matter what you say, we made a promise to the mayor. Hey, Gene. What do the rules say about when junior and senior classers want the same case? Oh, come on, you know as well as I do. Of course it rules in favor of the senior bracer. Gulp. We're not bad in a fight. Perhaps we could provide backup? It's just an investigation. I don't need more people. I think we're done here. Try not to hold this against me. Who the hell does he think he is? It's frustrating, sure, but he has a point. Just irritates me that we really don't have a counter-argument. I'm sorry. If I had not drawn my sword, that's not what's bothering me. He doesn't have to just blow us off like that. Please, he means no harm. Don't be upset. Tact is not his strong suit. He just doesn't know any other way to communicate, particularly in light of the current situation. I think it may have something to do with an earlier case of his. He was pursuing someone and, well... Huh? Pursuing someone? Like a criminal? Never mind about that. I really can't go into detail. Just let him handle these criminals. Consider it a personal favor for me. Guess we have no choice. I see. Well, we'll hand over our report from our investigation then. Please go ahead. 3,000, Mira, and 5 plus 4, I guess because we investigated a bunch of shit. Still 5th. It seems that you were quite thorough, but as I mentioned, the circumstances of this case are special. I'm terribly sorry, but you'll have to end your investigation here. But, we just wanted to do something for the matron and the kids. This isn't right. Estelle. Mr. Jean? It's possible to enlist the help of the Bracer Guild for civilian events, isn't it? Yes, it would depend on what kind of event you're talking about. Because of the number of people who attend, we'll be handling security at the Royal Academy Festival, for example. Well then, Estelle, Joshua, would you mind helping out with our play in the meantime? Huh? What do you mean? Every year when the festival ends, there's a play held in the auditorium. I know the children always look forward to it. And there are still 2 major roles that haven't been filled. You don't mean you want us to take parts? Otherwise, we may have to cancel the play entirely. I can't bear to think of how disappointed the children would be. So I mentioned you two to the student council last night. They seemed quite eager to have you. It wouldn't be much, but you'd be reimbursed from the admin budget. Why do you want us? I don't think I'd be any good, and isn't the play a really big deal? Well, for the girl part, we need someone who's been trained for combat. I think you'd fit the role perfectly. I see. Well, I can definitely do combat stuff. Sounds like it'd work. What about the other part? Yes, well, talking about it is kind of embarrassing. What does that mean exactly? What kind of play is this, then? Is this a burlesque show? Come on, Joshua, you're not going to make her say it, are you? If we can do something for the kids, where's the harm? Plus, if we do some work, they'll probably let us have some of that awesome festival food. Can't let that opportunity slip by, heart emoji. Hold on a second. Gene, is this really a legit bracer assignment? It certainly is. Citizen outreach and regional services comprise plenty of the general work that bracers do. And since a God showed up, you do have some extra time. I certainly have no problem with it. All right, heart emoji. Sigh, I have a bad feeling about this, but if it's for the kids, what choice do I have? Still, if we have anything else to do, we should take care of it beforehand. I doubt working on the play will leave us free time for anything else. You're probably right. Chloe, would it be okay with you if we looked around here some more? You don't need to worry about me. To get to the Royal Academy, you'll leave by the Gull Seaside Way. Go east at the first fork and then follow the woodland path. Okay, got it. Let's go. Did I miss that quest? Did that expire on me? Time's running out. For details, we have to talk to him first. All right, maintenance delivery. I'm looking for someone to carry a maintenance kit to the lighthouse. I'm at the Orbital Factory. I'm searching for some pirate treasure hidden along Gull Seaside Way. He's at the chapel. I'm looking for someone to escort my uncle, who's going to Crone Trail. The Sapphire Glim. A treasure of the House of Dalmore was stolen from the mayor's residence. Mayor's residence. Make him leave. There's an annoying traveler causing problems for everyone around him at Air Letton, and I'm looking for somebody who can resolve this problem amicably. Please come ASAP directly to Air Letton at the east end of the Orient Causeway. So I think as long as we don't advance the plot, we can wrap all these up. How are we doing for time? I'm not sure if we'll have time to go to the academy tonight. We might just do these side quests and then call it a night. Where's the harbor master? All the equipment in this facility is gradually wearing out. Oh well, shouldn't go boring trouble. Equipment's fucked up. It's going to get a lot worse unless we get a Zessian engineer in here to fix things. Apparently Zeiss is where they make all the ordnance. Those punks in the warehouse are old enough to get some honest work. I don't imagine their parents would shed any tears if the kids stopped sponging off of them. Excuse us, are you Harg? Yeah, that's me. Oh, are you guys bracers? That's right. Did you happen to lose a warehouse key? Yeah, I did. I was working with the barrels around the crane the other day. I guess I must have dropped it somewhere around there. I was waiting around to have a drink at the Aqua Rosa. Probably dropped it in that area. Once I got to feeling good and toasty, I decided to take a walk around here. You were wandering around the harbor drunk? What if you dropped in the water? What if you fell in the water? What do you expect? I couldn't resist the ocean air, you know. Well, talking isn't getting us anywhere. So it would seem. Well, I figure I must have dropped it somewhere in the harbor. I guess we got some walking around to do, indeed. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make your lives any tougher. Gotta get back to work. Let me know if you find it. Please contact us if you think of anything else. You bet. He got drunk, so that's probably the trick. He just dropped it right away at the bar. Some red-headed bracer came by a while ago looking for information. You know, he looked kind of familiar. Ooh, got a nice haul today. Fish are always biting in this one spot. It's great. Even on my days off, I'm still transporting cargo back and forth. I guess it's just the sailor in me, but I have no urge to give it up. I'm proud of the work that I'll do. Back in the 100 Days War, Rune was a major strategic asset. Break through here and you'd have no opposition until Valeria Lake. But that's where Fort Leaston is, and nothing's getting through the defenses there. Maybe he... I want to say the other dude has it, the one in his house that was like, I gotta go drop off the key. Don't mind me, fellas. He's just as scary as ever. God's always been a real hard ass, but we respect him. The Ravens just ain't been the same since he left. You ever eat chocolate cigarettes? They're my favorite. I like to think I'm pretty tough, but I got nothing on a god. I'd heard stories, but that was the first time I'd ever actually met a god. She's got a hell of a temper. Maybe that bandana of his is a little too tight, you know? Sure scared the crap out of Dean and the others. So that's a god, huh? Scared the hell out of me. He really is the genuine article. Ugh. I can never relax when I know that a god's around. Why do you have to hit me like that? I think he got stronger when he became a bracer or something. Guess I just better lie low for a while. Oh crap, don't tell me he's back. I seriously thought he was gonna kill me. That is one intense dude. I got back and ruined? Well, crap. I have to be my best behavior when he's around. The key is not in here. If a god comes and we find out about it, we're getting the hell out of the warehouse district. Kind of stands out in a crowd, you know? With that huge sword and red hair, we'll hear about it if he shows up around town. If I was a key... Punks in the wear? No. Next one, it should be a Republican vessel. If that's way offshore, then Chief Porter's will have to answer for it. Too bad the harbor ain't a bit wider yet. It's gotta be Chief Porter's. He's so drunk he forgot to get the key. That is my theory. My son's campus festival is coming up soon, but isn't much like his parents being there. I guess he feels he's too old for it. Boys eventually grow into men, but little girls are much more difficult. Okay. Wish my brother would come and play with me. Oh, that's just the dude that runs the hotel. I was thinking of taking a short vacation when the Royal Academy's festival rolls around. Next year, perhaps. Wait, what the hell is this? Is that the convoy? That's the mayor's house. He does need some information for a quest, though, doesn't he? That statue's got a big fucking head. Been a lot of high-standing people passing through here these days. Seems the more blue your blood, the prettier your face, too, because let me say, some of them are real lookers. Oh dear, I can't believe the sapphire glim was stolen. And why now of all possible times? Hup! You're here! I've been waiting for you to show up. Ah, Chloe's with you. Yes, I'm accompanying them. We came as soon as we saw the bulletin board. What seems to be the problem? As you can see, this pedestal used to be adorned with a candelabrum. Aw man, it really just disappeared without a trace, huh? Things being what they are, I'd like to ask you to conduct a search. What say you? Are you available? No. Fine with me. Sure thing. Excellent. Let me give you some background. The stolen item is a candelabrum called the Sapphire Glim. It's a fine piece of craftsmanship, dating back to just after the Orbital Revolution. A Dalmore family heirloom, in fact. The Orbital Revolution was like 40 years ago. You can't call that an heirloom. It would sell for hundreds of thousands of mira were it ever placed on the open market. Hundreds of thousands of mira, I see. It's probably not an issue of petty burglary then. That's not? You'd have to have some kind of safe way of laundering something that valuable, so whoever took it must be well connected. I get it. So that would rule out most of your everyday thieves. Actually, money wasn't the primary motivation for this crime, it seems. Huh? Just what do you mean? Look at this card. That which nests here is a beast more dire than any other. Continue to give praise to the spirit whose blue light was lost in the darkness. Free the spark it left behind, and I will be free. Ah, Seeker, the eyes of Adios see only the truth and pass it on to you. Look to the three-eyed giant which towers over this settlement. Do so, and the blue light will be revealed. Phantom Thief B. What? A note left behind on the pedestal. It seems to be written by the thief himself. He wants us to know he did it, so I'm inclined to believe. Got it. If all he was after was money, this is a wee bit excessive. What he wrote must have some significance. It almost sounds like some kind of poetry. Blue light lost in the darkness? I'm guessing the blue light refers to the stolen candelabrum. I'd imagine so. The candelabrum is said to have been made at great pains by townsfolk and given as a gift. That might explain the give praise to the spirit part. Oh, I get it. What about the last part? Sounds like he wants us to look in a specific direction. Look to the three-eyed giant which towers over this settlement. Well, it certainly sounds like he's trying to tell us where to go. And the destination has to be important somehow. That settlement bit probably refers to ruin, so there must be some kind of three-eyed giant somewhere in the city. A giant, well, it's obviously a clue. I'll make note of it. I can be of little use in this matter. I must be off soon, as I have other work to which I must attend. And so I shall leave you to your investigation. Sure thing. First thing is to search this room top to bottom. That won't be necessary. What? It's already been looked over by the residents. I'd like for you to search the surrounding area, but the card left you with a distinct clue to follow. Don't tarry. That candelabrum must be recovered. I see. Then we'll abide by your wishes. I guess the client's always right. Please understand, I have no desire to interfere with the professionals in this matter. I greatly appreciate your understanding. Now I'll leave you to concentrate. I'll be upstairs, so let me know if you find anything out. Man, this is a strange case. I guess we just have to see where that card leads us. There must be a hint somewhere in ruin. I guess we'll just have to be patient and stay focused. Let's get moving. A three-eyed giant. Is there a lighthouse in this town? The weather's nice again today. I used to come down to the harbor and goof off when I was little. I loved running around all the street vendors and roadside markets. It always made me feel good. Okay. The landing port, perhaps? I'd better get checked in. I'm glad the airships are running on time. Yo! Just gotta work on a few things in Bransell. I'm holding out for a seat to free up on the airliner. Planning to come back to Ruin soon enough, though. It's not one of those scooters. Why even have these damn warehouses? I just want to ransack your town. Maybe it's just me, but Clive's being super energetic today. I wonder what's going on. I don't know who Clive is, kid. I don't even know who you are. How do I get upstairs? Whoops, this was the other way. Dangerous combustible objects prohibited. Thought that last guy who came in was just another applicant, sent here on Clive's recommendation. When I went to check on him, I got the distinct feeling it was something a bit more important than a simple meeting. What the hell are you talking about? Cancelled seats are offered for sale on a first-come, first-served basis. When you're in a hurry and don't have a reservation, it's always a good idea to ask. You have to reserve a seat on the Sky Bus? How has this revolutionized travel? It's important to try different spots when you're fishing. If you where the fish aren't biting, you just have to go someplace else. Huh? What's wrong? Hey, that's a card, isn't it? Let's have a look. This is definitely it. It's the same card that we saw on the mayor's estate. I see, so this is what the card meant by three-eyed. I see! This might be the three-eyed part of the clue. So is anything written on it? Let's see. Ah, Seeker. The eyes of Adius see only the truth, and pass it on to you. Look to the endless waltz, which unfolds between the red and black. Do so, and the blue light will be revealed. Penitent Thief B. Looks like the next spot's been picked. Look to the endless waltz which unfolds between the red and black. Red and black? That has to mean something in ruin, don't you think? Probably, yeah. I guess the criminal sure must love his puzzles. He won't break his own rules. A total jackass. Oh well, let's just start looking. Maybe the item shop. Gotta find the harbor master still. Oh, what job to pursue next? I'm happiest when my job keeps me busy. My daughter works as a house sitter, but I worry about how lonely she is. Oh, they both work on the airliner. Okay. What's the fucking harbor master? They make a really big deal of this Campbell Festival thing, don't they? I wonder why a school would hold an event like that. Oh no, where the red meets the black, that's the casino. The roulette wheel doesn't spin as freely anymore, and that simply won't do. The most important thing is making sure the customers enjoy themselves. A red and black waltz. I can't imagine it means anything but roulette. Oh, fuck you, Estelle. I think you're right. Let's check it out. Is there something you're looking for, sir and madams? Sorry, but we'll be done in just a moment. Aha, found it. Our card is glued flat to the surface, so it should have the next message, right? Let's take a look. Ah, Seeker. The eyes of Adio see only the truth and pass it on to you. Rest at the land harbor and look to the one-eyed lion. Do so, and the blue light will be revealed. I've added it to my bracer notebook. The important parts are probably the land harbor and the one-eyed lion. One-eyed this time. It always made more sense once we got there before. I doubt this time will be any different. I guess we need to get a move on. A madman's clues must be followed after all. What? Sort of caused all the fuss. Land harbor might mean like an inn. A one-eyed lion. Maybe not. A land harbor. Oh, it's you. Looks like that boat proved useful. Maybe next time you can stay and visit for a while. Maybe. I have a feeling I'm not allowed upstairs. Oh, he's just not even fucking here. That's a big balcony, by the way, for 2 beds. Jesus Christ. The house would a land harbor be? Ruin's a big place. Lots of people come and go, and it all sort of blurs together. Sometimes I think I'm about as significant as a pebble that someone tossed aside. I wonder. The story about the arson at the Mercy Orphanage is just horrible. All the boys and girls there are pretty close in age, right? I think so. Well, hello. I wonder where we'll go next. Ruin has so many great sights to see. Ordnance have made the modern world a more convenient place in which to live. The invention of the airship, however, has all but negated the usefulness of Ruin's harbor. The world seems to be leaving the Septian Church behind in similar fashion. I should hope that the people of Ruin, at least, would not forget their faith in Adios. Huh? I saw you guys the other day. Nice to see you again. Oh, you're the guy we met on the beach, right? You can call me Jimmy. You really saved my skin before, so let me thank you again. Have you checked out the bulletin board today? Well, yes. Why in Liberal did you pick here to meet of all places? Well, I kind of stand out here, don't I? I mean, it costs a lot to put up one of those requests, and I figure people will see me here and ask, hey, why are you in the chapel? And then I'll be like, so that you can help me find some awesome treasure. Well, how about we get down to business? The request of yours certainly sounds intriguing. Yeah, glad you agree. I actually just acquired an ancient map a short while ago, and you wouldn't believe it if I told you. Wouldn't believe what now? It leads to the treasure of the great pirate, Shermer. No way. I don't really know who that is, though. Never heard of Shermer? Aren't you from Ruin? Or wait, are you from somewhere else? Either way, Shermer. How can you not know? Don't go making assumptions. If memory serves me correctly, Shermer was a pirate that used to work in the waters around Ruin around 100 years ago. Nicely done. Leave it to the Royal Academy to teach the right things. Shame about the uniform, though. You know a lot, Chloe. Come on, Estelle, it's not that impressive. It's just a story I heard. I'd like to ask you to look for Shermer's treasure. The location's marked on the map. Do you remember where I was when we met before? It was a pit and a sandy beach? The Gull Seaside Way, right? Exactly. The map has that pit marked. Is that why you were there? That's right. I was conducting a field survey, and since I found the place, monsters have started showing up. So I figured that I should get some professionals to take over. So what's next after the pit? The map shows an X to the southeast of it. I figure that's got to be the location of the treasure. You might be right. Oh yeah. I need to make a note of this. Let's take a minute to work out a plan. We go to the beach in Ruin, find the pit, and go directly southeast. That's that then. You've done a great job. Thank you. Will we ever find it? All we know is to look southeast from the pit. What is this? We just don't have enough information. Hey, come on guys, don't be getting all negative on me now. If you comb every inch of the beach on the Gull Seaside Way, I'm sure you'll find it somewhere. So in other words, treat it like a test of endurance. Sounds right up your alley, Estelle. Well, I suppose you're right, but still, it wouldn't hurt to just have a tiny bit more to go on. It's not the most efficient way to go about it, but what other choice is there? We'll just have to search the beach from top to bottom and hope we find something. Oh, I guess you're right. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know. I'm counting on you. Any treasure we find, we split equally. Ooh. He can seem a little on the crass side, but he's rich in his faith. Okay. A land harbor. Oh, right, the guy at the herbal factory. We gotta deliver that. We basically just have to follow the beach. Rest at the land harbor and look for the one-eyed lion. The one-eyed lion is the logo of Libero. I don't remember ever seeing the Libero crest. Whoop. I guess it wouldn't be in the house. They got robbed. Oh. This guy's also pissing me off. The one that got fucking drunk and dropped his key walking 5 feet. Oh, it'd be down here, I guess, wouldn't it? How do I get down there? How the fuck do I get over there? Well, well, well. There's something shining below us. It's the key. It's something in the water. I wonder what it could be. If Mr. Harg were here, maybe we could check it out. But what do? We can't exactly dive in and have a look. Maybe. If we had something hooked to snag it, then. I think they have fishing rods in the bar. Hey, we saw you had some fishing rods upstairs. Would you mind if we borrowed one? Oh, not at all. Just say the word and you're welcome to board anytime. Yes, please. A progressive rod. Bring it back whenever you're done. I will try very much. Huh, looks like someone dropped something. Might be useful. Maybe we should pick up some kind of tool or... Oh, the fishing rod. Ta-da! I get it. You're gonna try fishing it out. Isn't that going to be difficult? Yeah. You just sit back and watch the magnificent Estelle at work. Fine, fine, do as you please. You can do it, Estelle. You betcha. First try. Check me out, I got it. Pretty impressive. I have to admit, I didn't think you'd be able to do it. That's not really the same as congratulating me. Check it out. This looks like the warehouse key that Mr. Harg was talking about. No telling how it got dropped in here. Well, I'm sure he'll feel better having it back. Let's bring it back to him. Okay. Hey there, Mr. Harg. Whoa, keep your voice down. The others are going to find me out. Oopsie. Anyway, about that key. Oh, that. We found something. This is the key, right? This is it. Yep, no bones about it. Thanks, you guys. Really saved my skin. Why is it all tangled up with fishing line? Heh, well, it's kind of a long story. No big deal. I got a split. Thanks again. I got a split. Proceeds to stand in place. Just need to solve this next part of the mystery. The, fuck is a land harbor? Mr. Tobias, we came here from the guild? Oh, this is about the maintenance kit. No, your timing's exemplary. Will you be able to make the delivery post-haste? Yes. This brick of a thing is all yours now. Brick of a thing? Are you daft? I'm telling you, it's heavy. Very, very heavy. Feel for yourself. You okay with it? No bone fractures forming to your knowledge? It's filled to the brim with replacement parts and every tool you can imagine for replacing an orbit light of that size. It's no big deal at all. I'm stronger than I look, believe me. We just need to carry this to the lighthouse, right? Indeed. To vote, the lighthouse keeper. He's expecting it. Its contents are quite valuable, so please be as careful as you can. I still can't believe it. Such responsibility, such strength, such grace. Ah, youth. What? Jean told me about you two, but seeing for myself just how peppy you are lifts my spirits to the sky. Peppy? No, we're just, professional? You're young, that's what you are. And naturally, I was worried about trusting something so valuable to potentially reckless use, but worry no more. We may be young, but that doesn't automatically mean we're reckless. No, you've got it all wrong. I just mean that I wasn't sure how Old Man Vote would take it. Yeah, that's a good point. What, you know Vote? Yeah, we helped him out when he was in a bit of a pickle. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah. He leave the door open again? Either way, you know what I'm talking about, it seems. Just try to understand where he's coming from. Being a lighthouse keeper is lonely work, so a little eccentricity is to be expected. The lighthouse is crucial for ships to be able to navigate safely, so the keeper's work is a very big responsibility. Gotcha, so really important work. When he was a fisherman, he used to down plenty of drinks at Laventar. Now that he lives at the lighthouse, so he really gets a chance to have his favorite drink. It's pretty sad. I'd really like to go ahead with getting him what he wants, but, well, I probably said too much. Either way, don't let the old man's unpleasantness get to you, okay? Okay, got it. Is there anything else before we go? Nothing in particular. Once you're there, I'd like you to return here. Take care. Sounds like we might get some bonus points if we liquor him up. Still no... Well, actually, Harbor Master doesn't matter because that wasn't where the warehouse key was. Still gotta find a fucking land harbor. The one-eyed lion's the giveaway. If my theory about it being the kingdom's emblem's correct. Maybe it'll be on the kingdom map. It is not. That's kind of it over there. I'm fairly certain the logo's one eye. No, never mind. It's an eagle, not a lion. Shit. Maintenance kit. The lighthouse is west. No, the book doesn't mention his favorite beer. You know what? I'm still gonna check. I'm still gonna check what his favorite beer is. Nice haul today. Return fishing rod. Whoops. Thank you. So did the goddess smile upon your rod today? Just let me know if you get hungry. I'll cook you the best meal you've ever had. Some redheaded bracer? No. Nope. That's old. Also old. Alright, that guy doesn't get any free booze. Old map will be easy. Make him leave. Forgot about that one. Rest at the land harbor. Maybe I actually have to sleep. I think the prices are going up as I advance the plot. The hell is a land harbor? This is taking too long. Let's work on some other stuff. What exactly is on the way to the Academy? This is the Vista Forest Road to the Royal Academy. We can go there after we've settled our current jobs. Okay. Good call. Guess we're gonna get locked in the Academy for a bit. Southeast of the pit. Hopefully they don't mean it's somewhere randomly on the road. All time as much. Fuck you, game. The southeast would be here. You're a big fella, you gotta get out of my way. I win. Oh, right, the exploding. He had 50. Is that EP or CP?
That's that then. Let's move out.
He had 50 something. Oh, well, this is promising. No, it's not. It's done being promising. Fuck, where could it be? Because I'm not sure if it's even on this screen. I actually, I don't think we will have time to do all these quests. A couple of them are noodle scratchers. Should be able to do the lighthouse. If I can't find this treasure, we'll head to the lighthouse. We basically just have to follow the beach, heading towards ruin. I guess, yeah, we just check every beach on the way back. Maybe it's that one, but we already opened that chest. Yeah, this thing, I'm not sure if it's like a treasure chest we already found or if it's going to be something else. There's a little road here. Did I come this way before? Huh. There you go. There's a little something on the map. Found skull daggers and torn map. Awesome daggers. They seem pretty ancient. From the look of them, they may even date back to the Orbital Revolution. That was like 50 years ago. These look ancient. They almost be as old as our father. What about that piece of paper? Looks like a piece of a sea chart. Do you think maybe this is the treasure that Jimmy was talking about? Sorry, I don't think this has anything to do with it. I said it's probably washed ashore from somewhere else. Might have been cargo from a shipwreck. I believe you're right. I heard that such accidents happened often long ago. Oh, so before airships, everyone traveled by water, right? I wonder if this beach is right on an old trade route or something then. I wonder if maybe this part of the map didn't exist until we accepted that quest. So that's that. Let's do the lighthouse. It's just that candelabra I'm snagged on. I could use those daggers. I guess if he wants them for the quest, he'll just take them. I will go from 136 to 139. What the fuck? My magic's weaker. This seems like a terrible idea. Maybe they have death blow or something. Beep, beep. Whatever this is, I don't have time for it. Whoops. Quick little jog over to the lighthouse. Hopefully this guy doesn't want to run his mouth too much. Just fix the lighthouse for me. We're back. Huh? Aren't you them kids from before? It's been a while since we were up this way. And today we're here on another job. A request came into the Bracers Guild, so we're here to deliver this maintenance kit. Here you go. It's a little heavy though, so be careful. Everything's here all right. I appreciate you bringing this all the way over here. No worries, it's our job after all. The townsfolk were actually really worried about you too, so I'm just glad to see you're doing well. Work must be tough, so take care of yourself, okay? Don't overexert those old bones of yours. I'll do that. Thank you for your concern. Blunt as it be. Does this mean you're starting to understand what it means to possess a caring soul? Not really. I'm no good with these touchy-feely concepts, I guess. And here I thought you'd grown up a bit. Oh well. Guess you've still got a ways to go before you can match the level of that bracer. Thank you for bringing the stuff all the way up here. I'd best get to work. Time to start my rounds. Take care now, okay? Don't break your hip. Quest complete. So we just got to get that guy. You know what? I think we can get that guy kicked out of the checkpoint too tonight. It's really just this candelabra I'm stuck on. Probably run that guy over to Crone Pass too if we're careful. Whoop. Ran right into that guy. Now, do I want to waste my time opening up Chloe's pocket watch? The answer is I'm not sure. We'll see what she has equipped right now. Because there's actually a real lack of,
Alright, we're good to go.
There's a real lack of water orbment up until now. Also, speaking of real lack of orbment, we bought a bunch of orbs. Or quartz, or whatever you want to call it. At the end of the last stream, I don't think I ever bothered to try equipping them. And then I put it off for an entire stream again. So maybe a problem for next time, me, if I remember. HP, heal, mind 2, defense 2, EP 1. You know what? You're going to be in charge of Eagle Eye. What the hell would be a one-eyed lion? Nah, I think just the lighthouse today. I think we'll worry about the crone. Worry about the crone pass escort, because I remember the last time we did an escort there was a scripted fight, which was kind of tough. Want to put that off until next time. So yeah, the candelabra and the escort we'll put off until next time, but we can wrap up that dude they want to get kicked out of the checkpoint.
We're good to go.
I went the wrong way. We'll turn in that treasure when we're in town too. Yeah, I assume he's gonna let us keep the daggers. Actually, no, now that she's here to help, we can probably check out Saffrel Tower next time. That third person's usually that extra little muscle you need to clear a tower. Where the fuck was Treasure Map Guy, though? Was he at the Orbital Factory? The delivery went pretty smoothly, and the old man was doing well. Sounds good then. Later then. I'll be in touch if anything comes up. Take care. See you later. What the hell was he? Not the Bracers Guild. Knife and gun shop? No. Not the casino. Maybe he's just hanging out in the warehouse district. Is it the bar? No. He's in the church because he made a big deal about standing out. Okay. Thanks, my brain. Mission accomplished, Jimmy. Oh, you're back. Any signs of the treasure? Well, we haven't found anything substantial yet, but we did find a couple old daggers and a beat-up map. A sea chart. Whoa, this is big stuff. Please let me see it. Calm down. I don't want you to die of excitement or anything. This is what I think it is? This is incredible. This is one of Shermer's treasure maps. What? Hold on a second, mister. You just said a minute ago that you had the treasure map already. Well, that had to have been a treasure map. My map shows the location of this map, which shows where the actual treasure is. This is getting confusing. But I found the chart inside a barrel. Let's not worry about that. Sometimes we just have to suspend our disbelief to get through the day. It may seem a little strange that we'd find a sea chart like that, but I kind of want to believe there's something to all this. Haha, as do I. Well, it is something to think about. As long as our client's happy, we're happy. Even if we're also very confused. Oh, that's right. Jimmy, what about the daggers we found with the chart, huh? Oh, you guys keep those. I don't have much in the way of Mira, so that's the only payment I can offer. Please, take them. Share in the mystery with me. Okay. This is really amazing. This sea chart is a spectacular find. Looks like I'll be busy again real soon. Can't stick around here. I gotta take this to O'Neill to get it deciphered. He's gonna flip. Who's O'Neill? Later, thanks for your help. O'Neill runs the item shop. Oh, I get it. Who is he? He's an older gentleman who runs a general store. He sells lots of interesting stories, but he tends to blow them out of proportion. I get what you mean. So I guess that Jimmy's been taken in by the old man's tall tales. So it would appear. I knew it sounded too good to be true, but if this is true, maybe that chart is really the one from his fishtails. That's possible. I guess it's a little mysterious. If we believe in it, I wonder if maybe it'd pay off. Honestly, though, I think Jimmy believes a little too fervently. Still, chasing your dreams isn't a bad way to live. Quest complete. Then we gotta kick someone out of the checkpoint. Let's do that. Super quick walk. Don't feel like fighting anything. And the monsters here aren't really in a rush to fight me either. Maybe their aggressiveness wouldn't be tied to my level. The fuck is this way then? The tower. Tower will be for next time. I would still like to get a promotion here. I don't hear anything. Damn, what's going on? Is the Royal Army really going to just roll over for some bigwig? Oh shit, it's the Duke. Did they start a quest to get the Duke out? What are they doing? By the looks of them, I'd say they're just ordinary travelers. However what? I have to wonder why there isn't a single guard. Now that you mention it, maybe something big's going on. That I don't know, but I think we should ask a guard when we find one. Sounds good to me. There's one. Sure is noisy outside. Is someone arguing or something? Alright, that doesn't help. There are selfish people in all walks of life. What an annoying guy. I guess even a bracer's no match for an upper crust jerk. The future looks very bleak. I wish someone would do something about this already. Can't see anything through the keyhole. It's him. So, has His Grace changed his mind? He's not the sort to do so once he's decided on something. In light of that, I believe he'll be staying here. I see. Then we'll have to wait for the bracers to arrive before we can do anything more. I'm afraid so. If that's all, then I shall take my leave. Wish us luck. Huh? I think I know that guy. Oh, it's you. You're bracers, aren't you? Thank Adios you're here. The name's Chief Warrant Officer Han. It's nice to meet you. I'm Estelle, bracer in training. And I'm Joshua, also in training. The bulletin board said that a traveler was causing trouble? Yes, I'm afraid so. We do have an unsavory character, and dealing with him is proving most difficult. Do you think you might be able to help us out? Yes, sure. Thank you. You'll be doing us a big favor. Let me fill you in on the details. There's been little progress to speak of. So what's with those guys over there? They're the victims of this current little issue. The travelers in the question are currently in the dining hall. In the dining hall? Yes, we're hoping that food will persuade him for the sake of the others here. Persuade him? Okay, just who is this troublesome traveler? Well, to be honest... Hey! You're in charge here, right? You have to do something. Are you just going to let this kind of bullying go unchallenged? The Royal Army's supposed to be on the side of the citizens, right? If so, then do something about this. Now hold on, all of you. Calm down, please. I'm sick of being calm. I understand. Just please take a step. Joshua, are you okay? Then fine. For now, I want you two to check on the dining hall. Okay. Come on, let's go. All right. But sir, if you reserve all the rooms and the dining hall, what will I tell the other guests? Why can't you see where I'm coming from? Your Grace, I feel I must agree with him. Perhaps we should return to Ruin as originally planned? Quiet, Philip. I like it here. Particularly since it has such a lovely view of Airletton's waterfall. Sir. Ugh, it had to be you, didn't it? You're that self-centered Duke guy from before. Well, if it isn't the Bracers. You're late. We've been waiting for you. Don't tell me. That's your troublesome traveler? Do you see anyone else here? Fine. It's no wonder we recognize the guy who was talking to the chief warrant officer. That Duke there says he intends to stay here. He insists he has to rent all the rooms as well as the dining hall. He really is as selfish gets, isn't he? Oh dear, he's a troublesome fellow. Royalty or not, what does he expect us to do? Make everyone else go camping? That's where you come in. Hopefully you can do something to help. Ideally, convince him to go back to Ruin or give him a little nudge over the falls. You want me to do it? Isn't tactical negotiation part of your job? We're just soldiers, you know. We train with guns and swords, and negotiating with a sword can be somewhat messy. And what makes you think I'm any different? I'm good at hitting stuff, not talking. They usually teach that stuff to someone with a knack for it. Joshua's the guy with the silver tongue, not me. But Estelle, we can't just stand by while this is going on. Please? Even if you can't convince them with words, there's always your staff. Okay. I hate this kind of stuff. Well, I have faith in you, at least. Let me give it to you straight. You can have all the faith in the world, but I don't. So don't get your hopes up. I'm sure you'll do fine. Well, thanks for that. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, I remember you. Hey, fancy seeing you here. Where you go, trouble follows, huh? Who are you talking to, Philip? Okay, gotta start this off right. Alright, we gotta... I'm here to collect you for the asshole convention. Collect me? I don't recall ordering someone to do so. And where did you travel from? The mayor's estate? He asked for me to come here. I see, that's quite admirable of him. But I have no desire to return to Ruin on this evening. I've already decided to stay here at Airletton. Okay, double or nothing. Gotta change his mind, but make him feel like it's his idea. Oh, this is a tricky-dicky one. At this junky old place? You really intend to stay at this junky old place? I mean, look around. I don't think this place deserves the business of the next king. You declare things I already know to be true. I never believed this place to be worthy of my presence. It is, however, occasionally interesting to live as the common folk do, briefly. Well, I get that. But I don't think they even have a high-class chef here. Not to mention, I'll bet it's not even very sanitary. You think so? Now that you bring it to my attention, this place does look a bit on the filthy side. I suppose I simply cannot stay at such a place. And now for the sales pitch. Buy your foot. Oh, what about my foot? There's a huge cockroach. Philip? Yes, sir. Where's the roach? Where is it? Hurry up and kill it. Surely, sir, you can expect no better from the common peasantry. Why, I'd wager they even have monsters infesting it. Eek! Philip, we're leaving. Yes, sir, as you wish. Hello, bonus BP. Think nothing of it, music emoji. And all because of one magic word. Cockroach, classic. And she had the guts to say that to his face? Hop. I needed a good laugh. Really? That's a relief. I'd been worried we might have to get rough with him. But from what Kynes has told me, everything seems to have worked out. Speaking ill of my establishment certainly seemed to the trick, didn't it? Sorry about that. I didn't see any other way to get him other than to tell him a little white lie or two. Still, it was unexpected. I didn't know you had it in you to be that sneaky. You never know what I'm capable of when the situation calls for it. To be honest, I just tried to channel Joshua. It certainly seemed like that to me. Yeah, and if not, I'd never been able to lie with a straight face like that. Well, lies come in all shades. You did it to help others, so I'm sure that Adios will forgive you for it. We greatly appreciate it. May you be equally as determined in your future duties. Take care. Well then, if you'll excuse us. Quest done. So we're going to go turn these in and we're going to wrap it up for the night. So thanks for coming out. How much? This is done, this is done, this is done. So yeah. Find the candelabra, escort this dude, then we got to fucking go high school festival drama. Whoop, don't mind me, giant ostrich. And the tower. We have to do the tower next time. I have the craziest feeling the professor's going to be there again. Call it a hunch. Yeah, luckily we didn't have to rough that dude up. That could have gone real bad for us. Clear, 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 clear. This might be a promotion. Maintenance delivery. 1004. 1000 plus 1003. 1002. Make him leave. BP 3 plus 2. Oh, look at that. 4th class. My reward is a strike quartz. Much obliged. You appear to have achieved your goal. If you complete other jobs, be sure to give me all the juicy details. Hopefully we'll be able to complete some juicy details next time. What did strike? This one counts as fire. Oh, man. Yeah, her pocket watch is already done. Man, what a weird system. It's like you have to unlock all their orbit slots. What about Chloe? Oh, no, hers is fine. Oh, well. These are all problems for next time. So, promotion's a nice place to stop off. So I will see you next time. We will wrap up the rest of these quests before we're on our way to the Royal Academy. I'll see you then.